your sandwich.
You make fun of my sandwiches!
All I did was I said, you're eating too much.
Yeah, well, guess what? I do.
How does that mean I made fun of your sandwich?
Things. I watch movies. I watch videos. I play video games.
No, you watch fucking wrestling. That's all you do, you schmuck.
Do record, and when I'm doing all these activities, I like to eat. I like having food when I'm doing my activities.
I like to eat too, but not as much as you do.
Yeah, well,
food
makes me feel better. It calms me down, and I'm hungry right now.
Gary's so fucking fat.
I'll get some more to add to that Mount Rushmore.
Gary's so fucking fat. He eats dinners and snacks in between dinners and snacks.
As I say, he has a snack in between the dinner and the meal. He has another snack in between there.
Well,
he eats like a hobbit.
Well, I like food, so food's good for you. I like food.
I like food too, but god damn, boy.
You are nothing more but a schmuck. You're a schmuck, and I don't want you here anymore. Bye. Fuck off.
Okay. Well, guess what, Gary? Guess what, Gary? You're an asshole.
Yeah, well, you're a fucking egg. So there you go. You're an egg. You're an egg.
A dinkalink.
Wait,
you're a dinkalink.
An egg.
So he's
you're a dinkalink.
So he's an aborted bird?
You're an egg.
That's what an egg is.
Yeah.
I could be mean right now and call you a name.
You never fulfill. You never fulfill into that plan.
Oh, I did. Oh, I've done it a couple of times actually, and apparently you haven't even noticed it. I was the fucking airhead.
Well, hold on, Ibarrabros. Is it Romy supposed to be on the bottom? Well, I'm not in the doghouse. Austin is.
Fuck, Gary.
Okay, just so I can fight him later. That's just to make it feel better.
Oh, you want to fight? You want
to fucking fight the son of a bitch over here?
Okay, that's enough.
I'm not gonna fuck with that. That's a bad idea.
We'll do this. We'll sell this layer. We'll sell this fucking layer, okay?
Lucas was on top last week. That's funny because usually with me, he's a bottom.
Oh, good. I don't want him here. I don't want that song.
You walked right into that, Jerome. Well, you know me. I always interact with the chat. I should have been quiet. No.
What the hell is this?
How is Shane doing? Shane's not feeling too good right now.
Yeah, poor boy.
He's under the weather, poor bastard.
Yeah, well, let's all wish him well. Make sure he's all right. And I'm sure hopefully he'll be all pepped up to come on next show. So, speaking of shows, I want to talk about something. Let's talk about something real quick that makes me laugh my ass off.
Is it what I think it is?
It is probably.
I've been on social media looking at on Instagram, Facebook, almost any social media platform, and I've been seeing nothing more but all these people praising the holy shit out of WrestleMania 36, and I'm thinking, man, you guys are goddamn schmucks.
They're gullible.
Now, I didn't watch the show, and I didn't care to, and I wasn't going to. I read up, and I managed to look at the results.
I read everything in detail, what happened.
As did I. And
wow.
Folks, let me explain something to you all. I don't know if people are either just so gullible to buy into it, or they're just too lazy to forget the facts, or better yet, we all have Alzheimer's now and seem to forget the facts of what has been brought into detail with everything that transpires, No logic, no reason for matches being booked, all fill-ins.
Yeah, that's whoa, echo. Okay, it's gone. Yeah, that's Barry Bray Wyatt to put the title on Goldberg so that Roman Reigns won't get booed out of the building when he becomes champion. No, he's just gonna back out in there in the last second. So we're gonna put in Braun Strowman, who lost the IC title to Sami Zayn, and he fucking shat and being a despicable asshole scumbag fuckstick to all the indie wrestlers. No, we're going to put the title on him in a match that lasted a little over 2 minutes. All it was 2 moves, spears and power slams.
You want me to tell you something funny, folks?
Stupid.
You want to know something I just remember about Braun Strowman? He was also a member of you remember Adam Rose? For a short time, he was actually a member of
one of the Rosebuds.
So
Oh my God.
ridiculous.
So he was a fisted anus. Folks, I'm not kidding you. Look up Rosebud. You know what a rosebud is? It's a prolapse ass after being fisted.
I've seen that. It's not.
It's fucking just
It's not pretty at all. So let me say this right now. For those types of people out there that I've seen on Twitter, Instagram, whatever, praising the hell out of WrestleMania.
Dude, I saw Twitter. Okay, I have to fucking read this. I took even JD was like, fuck, like, calm down, dude. It said, by far the match of the century, which is the Firefly Funhouse match. It wasn't a match. It was a fucking sketch. Did you forget about Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa? Did you forget about, I don't know, Bray Wyatt and Daniel Bryan? Did you forget about DIY versus the Revival? The Undertaker and Shawn Michaels, both versions?
I can't contribute anything because you guys know I don't watch this stuff.
I don't, dude. The last great WrestleMania was 31.
How long ago was that?
That was about how many years ago?
Was 36.
Now, here's the thing about WrestleMania.
Over 5 years ago.
Here's the thing, though. WrestleMania, in terms of the way, I'm not even going to talk about the card. I'm just going to talk about the overall presentation. There was no specialty at all because the thing is, what is the number one thing you need for your wrestling show?
An audience.
An audience. That is the number one thing you need for a wrestling show is an audience.
Oh, Gary, Tyler said, I'm pausing the Big Show's new sitcom, The Big Show Show, for this after I watch BOFAS, because he has a new show. Kurt Angle and Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania 21. Classic.
There's plenty of matches from previous.
As this dumb bimbo bitch forget about those? Except she thinks this goddamn acid trip of a sketch was the match of the century.
So
yeah, and Austin's Genghis Khan.
So Gary, shut the fuck up when I
talk. Guess who else was Genghis Khan? John Wayne.
Oh, for God's sake.
Lesnar and Brock Lesnar and Reigns at 31, not 34. 34 was a abortion. 31. That was my match of the year. Wait, didn't the new WrestleMania have an empty audience? It was at the Performance Center.
Yeah, there was no audience.
Which has an audience of 500.
Now, I'm going to tell you something right now, folks, about if I can say what two good things are that I can point out that were good that ended up not happening in front of audience. It was when Otis and Mandy Rose finally made them.
That should have happened in front of an audience.
That was one thing that should have been in front of an audience, and Drew McIntyre winning his title. We all knew it was going to happen, but the thing is, the way he won it, though, I'm glad he won it, and good and rightfully so. But at the same time, there's really nothing special I can say other than him for him personally, because it didn't happen in front of happen in front of a crowd to where people can really give him the praise that he absolutely deserves. You know, saying it straight to him face to face while he's in the ring, soaking the moment.
Hold on, Mick Foley and Edge at 22. Yes, John Cena and Shawn Michaels at 20. No, their match on Raw was the match that should have been at 22. 23. I'm sorry.
McIntyre. Okay.
Hey, Hunter Dvorak. I haven't seen you in a while.
Between two people out of all WrestleMania that I feel bad for the most, again, McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre. Okay, here's Drew McIntyre.
I feel bad for him.
Rhea Ripley.
Yeah.
Shayna Baszler got fucked.
Those three got fucked really bad. Shayna Baszler got buried.
She got buried. Yeah.
Within 3 months.
That's make one of the most dominant, fucking legit MMA badass stars who eliminated 8 people in the Rumble, even though she got eliminated because you know the truth is Charlotte Flair did not want to put over Shayna Baszler because she plays a lot of backstage politics. We'll get to that, Hunter Dvorak. And then she eliminated everybody in the Elimination Chamber. She goes up against Becky Lynch, and what defeats her? A maneuver that beat her before in NXT. Remember when she had Kairi Sane in a cuter foot of clutch, and Kairi Sane did that similar maneuver that Bret Hart did to Roddy Piper? And she lost. And you know what happened? Kairi Sane did the same thing in the rematch. She got out of it because she knew better. It's called in-ring continuity and psychology. And yet, she couldn't escape that move that she learned from against Becky Lynch. Why? Because what do Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair have in common? They're all beautiful women. And it fits the it fits his Vince McMahon's agenda.
He likes big boobs, big ass, blonde women.
Like big butts, and I can't.
Okay, Hunter, here's the thing. The original bookings, Shayna Baszler was supposed to win the Rumble, but it was changed at the last second to give it to Charlotte. Why? Vince fucking McMahon. That is one of my favorite matches of all time, The Rock and Hogan at 18.
Uh-huh. So, since Charlotte Flair is now the NXT champion again.
Oh, dude. The NXT women's division is done for. Look at all the women who face against Charlotte, and pretty much their legacy and their stride is gone. Look at Asuka.
Yeah, she was one of the most top dominant forces. Once she
held the belt for how many fucking days?
She never lost it. She never lost it either.
I'm sorry. Charlotte is shoved down our I call her this. Android 18 from Dragon Ball Z. Android 18, female Roman Reigns.
See, the thing is with Charlotte, though, when she was in NXT the first time, she made her point and she did exactly what she needed to do. The second go around, there isn't a point she needs. There is really no point why she needs to go back to NXT other than the fact.
And I love when she says, I built this place. I'm like, bitch, shut up. Paige helped the women's division before you did. Shut the fuck up. The only reason why you got the goddamn belt yet again, and the reason why you're shoved down our fucking throats is because of 3 reasons. You're a blonde, you got big tits, and you're a Flair. That's the fucking reason why.
So for all these other women that people saying, oh, she's going to go good against, Candice LeRae, Dakota Kai, Tegan Knox, Io Shirai, me. All these other women, they're going to lose to Charlotte, no matter how much of a match.
Lana Del Rey, Toni Storm. What's that? She's a bigger type woman, but she can move really well. What's her name? She's NXT UK. Piper something.
Piper Niven.
Piper Niven. Yeah, she's a plus size gal who can. She does some shit. I'm just like, you would not expect. Hey, Nia Jax, take fucking notes.
Hey, Romy, did you say Piper Fawn?
Piper Fawn.
Sorry, I had to.
You don't want to smoke her pipe, you horny bastard, don't you?
Oh, goddamn, Skippy, I do.
Hey, Jim Sup, I saw that message. She said, Jerome should be a commentator. I was like, no, because you know why? I would tell Vince McMahon, because Vince McMahon and Kevin Dunn, all those backstage assholes, fit shit to put in their ears to say. I just tell Vince McMahon, shut the fuck up, you old out-of-touch piece of shit.
Hey, Jim, I'm an Indies mark. Indies guy.
Today, I am so gassy. Well, I love Hey, Paige was great, but WWE, they kind of ruined her, and then she ended up getting that unfortunate injury. Android 18. Dude, Charlotte Flair is Android 18, but you know what the sad thing is? She wasn't like this when she was in NXT.
Well, because
she was known as the natural. She didn't have fucking fake tits or none of that shit.
Here's the thing, though, with Charlotte. When she first debuted, she was all innocent. She was athletic. She was able to do a lot of things during that time. But again, once she had problems with her boobs, once Vince McMahon saw that she wanted to increase her size because of a personal dome, she was like, you know what? Gotta bring her up.
She took a long leave of absence. Why? Because one of her fucking boobs ruptured or something, and she came back with even bigger tits, and she got pushed up to the main event card over Becky Lynch. I'm just like, fuck you.
Again, she's blonde. I'll give credit. Charlotte can move, but but in terms of her backstage politics and what she's doing, there's no point. Now, here's the thing, though, folks. Finn Balor, he went back to NXT, but here's the thing. He went back for a reason. He went back. The thing is, he felt comfortable and he felt much more like himself when he was in NXT. Because in WWE, they were treating him and booking him like an absolute.
They booked him like a fucking fruit of a loom model. He came back to NXT. He got the fucking Dark Prince, and he's never looked better.
He became basically who he was when he was in Japan. Well, I'm going to say Japan mostly because that's where he was majority of the time. He was
part of the Devitt.
He was Prince Devitt all over again once he got back to NXT in terms of his look, gimmick. Well, it's not really gimmick, but in terms of personality, look, style of the ring. He basically became Prince Devitt all over again, but under his name Finn Balor. And that's one thing that I really love about the fact. And I believe he's in the UK right now doing some stuff. So that's pretty good.
I was wondering whoa, echo. Okay. And also, Edge and Randy Orton was one of the biggest fucking disappointments. And you know what? I'm sorry. Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano did it so much better, and they didn't take a fucking eternity. You know how long this match was? It's the second longest WrestleMania match in history. Like 36 to 37 minutes.
It's like fucking almost 40 minutes long. And I was thinking, okay, I understand the match is supposed to, have something, but it didn't need to go that long.
Wait, Romy, what about Undertaker? To me, that is the greatest match of all time. Dude,
long.
The commentary throughout this whole show was awful. Why did they bring back JBL? The dumb cowboy old fuck.
They brought him back for this WrestleMania.
Tyler says about 36 to 38 minutes. Tyler says that's like the length of 40 Goldberg matches.
Wait, hold up. So they brought back JBL for this WrestleMania?
To be on commentator. To be a comment.
Oh, no.
Yeah, because he allegedly quit. No, he got fucking fired for all his bullshit. I'm glad Joey Styles went up to you and knocked your fucking punk ass out. So you don't know what happened? Overseas, JBL was drunk. Joey Styles got enough of his shit, and he knocked him the fuck out. He knocked him on his ass.
See, let me tell you all about something about Joey Styles now.
Gary, Austin was going to say something.
Huh?
I mean, Gary was honestly trying to say something first. I'll let him go.
Oh, I am sorry.
What I was saying was, okay, Joey Styles, I've seen how this guy is. He's a little man. He is not big. He's a little man.
No.
He's a little man like me. But here's the thing, though, about Joey Styles, folks. Look at all the years where he first started and look where he ended up, going out of job. He's been in ECW all his life. He's been surrounded by nothing more but tough guys who don't take shit from nobody. So
Balls Mahoney.
From observation from how Joey Styles as a commentator,
he's one of the all-time greatest.
You learned something from the ECW days. Take shit from nobody, and it showed exactly.
Like I said, if I had to do a dream team of a commentary team, this. Oh, okay, Ashley. It would be Joey Styles, Jim Ross, and Jesse the fuck. Well, actually, that third one's tough. It's either Jesse Ventura or Bobby the Brain Heaton. It's between those two.
I would say Bobby the Brain Heaton because the thing is with Bobby, you always got to have that heel who ended up doing a lot of comedy as well during his commentation. Yeah. So I would want to choose Bobby the Brain Heaton.
Your thoughts. Okay, here's the thing. Cena was not in a match. It was a fucking sketch. It was a fucking acid trip. It was different. Lesnar losing, predictable. Goldberg losing, yeah, it was one of the worst fucking things in WrestleMania history. It lasted 2 fucking minutes, and all it was spears and running power slams. That's all it was.
As for Cena, it wasn't a match. Lesnar, he's probably going to get a title rematch and win the belt again sometime soon, which I won't be surprised about. Goldberg,
fuck him.
Give 2 absolute shit.
Yeah, enjoy your $2 million that you made. Your $2 million in blood money that you made in Saudi. Fucking asshole.
Jesus.
No, that's how much you got paid to go to Saudi to wrestle, like over $1 million.
Yeah. So overall, folks, about WrestleMania 36, just to say a quick thought, it's nothing more but absolute preposterous nonsense. I will not understand what people are praising about it, and I think it would this consider to be the worst WrestleMania ever?
I won't say it's ever, but this was bad. I give it a D.
I'm not
it was awful.
The worst WrestleMania ever because 11 still is the worst. I thought this was gonna be the worst, but there were two good things that ended up getting out of it, but it's just a shame it wasn't in front of anybody. So
there was a couple. Okay, and by the are you trying to win my heart, Ashley? She goes, I'll take that money and give it to Jerome for a burger. I was like, that sounds like a date.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Hey, did you listen here, asswipe? I'm a lonely, desperate human being of a man, and I deserve some loving, God damn it.
I think all three of us are here.
So am I.
Yes, and as am I, too. You should,
but look what happened to me recently.
Yeah, well, I know.
Okay, that's better.
We all know.
No, I'm fucking lonely as well.
As am I.
I don't come on here and...
Oh, yeah.
I'll come on here and bitch about it.
Oh, by the way,
but I do know what happens, so... I will say
give
I'm sorry.
Give it the Iron Man treatment? Yeah, I like that. You know what? A lot of people's like, why did Iron Man want to eat a cheese? He was right. I'm stuck in terrorist land in the middle of the desert, and I don't want a juicy burger.
I wouldn't blame him. I do the same fucking thing.
I have the Big Show to keep me coming. God damn it.
Oh, for God's sake.
They're fucking funny, man. You know what? He has to keep himself interested because, all the new releases and shit. But, okay. I was talking about this off the thing, and I want to go over this a little bit. Now, this is still our introduction. The rules of BOFA. Here are the BOFA rules. Shut the fuck. I can feel you look, Gary.
I did not approve this. I only approved.
Well, guess what? I can do what I want.
Two rules. And
hold up, Romy.
I did not approve of this.
I just want to say something. Isn't Gary the leader of the show
over
here?
I'm the one who fucking runs this shit, dude.
Gary.
I was waiting for Gary to say, I'm in charge.
Who is the creator?
You are not allowed to sneeze at the table till I finish. That is a fucking rule. You can't
join the Dark Order.
You can't eat your food. You can't sneeze. You can't do anything until I finish my dinner. That is the rule.
That's the guy who wanted to finish his Thai food, but to be fair,
yeah, it's fine. Love lifts us up.
To be fair, I was about to say, to be fair though, it was really hot for you, so I apologize.
Wait, this is Gary's channel. Guess who helped Gary's channel?
Yeah, this motherfucker.
You motherfucker. Kind of like I did for Austin.
What about Austin?
You didn't help me do shit, man.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna go over this.
You came up with the name, bruv. That's all I'm gonna say.
No. I give you a lot of
ideas. Actually, Gary helped me. Gary fucking helped me because you wanna know why? Because he's my fucking soulmate.
Yeah, at least, by the way, for one guy out there, I'm not gonna say who. At least someone out there actually appreciates my ideas.
Didn't Austin just say bruv? I think he said love.
By the way, another thing, in terms of speaking of creative ideas for, one's page, at least I'm not being a corporate fuck about it.
Yeah, or dictator.
No.
I thought Shayna was Gary's soulmate. No, he's his Boo Bear.
Well,
that's the best Gary Springer episode.
Yeah, Boo Bear. That's
So actually, you're talking about like, hey, I give Jerome a hug.
Sorry about that.
I give Jerome a hug. Give him a burger. It sounds like a date.
Technically,
Gary is my fucking soulmate.
Jordan, it wasn't one person who created it. It was actually everyone equally created.
Yeah.
It was actually a combination of myself and Big Boy. We both created it together after Flakes. Because the thing is,
Flakes was. Whoa.
Since we were getting tired of doing Flex with a bunch of things, we were losing it, talking about one thing. We were like, you know what, we were sitting back discussing, saying, you know what, we miss the old days. We miss, 15, 16.
We do.
Those days where we just went on, just talked about whatever, and that's why we came on to create this show, because we wanted to bring back the old days and talk about whatever.
Mm-hmm.
and
it's a good idea. It's a good idea.
Concept it if you live in. Hey, I could fly there. I'm a lonely man, but yes, it's like okay. Lucas and I created Pain and Gain, and then Channel came along.
Name that it was.
Hey, I didn't come up with that fucking name.
No. I know that wasn't you. I know that wasn't you.
And then Gary and I created Flakes of the Dicks, and the legacy still lives on. And it flies so cheap now. And then we all came up with BOFAS, all four of us. So.
I could just get a flight to California with all this, but kind of a dumb idea to be honest with you.
How about a Boss Burger there, Burger King? God damn it, Joey.
I could go for a burger right now.
I want a Culver's triple bacon butter burger.
Oh, well, I can't.
That's a trip to the cardiologist.
I can't have Culver's.
Hey, that's okay because when he opens me up, he's like, "Woo, man, this guy knew how to live."
I can't have Culver's because it's not here in my area.
That's a damn shame.
I have a Culver's about 10-15 minutes away from me.
I thought
for me, I forgot where it's at. I know there's an In-N-Out burger not too far from me.
You fucking asshole.
It's like maybe 15 minutes away. 15 minutes.
I haven't had an In-N-Out burger since for 9 years.
I never had
that shit.
I never had In-N-Out once.
In-N-Out is amazing.
I eat 50 arms for loaded fries. What's that mean?
You know
what that means? I don't know what that means.
I made a promise to Lucas that once Vegas comes by the end of the year, if so, when this shit clears up, I made a promise to Lucas saying that I will go to In-N-Out Burger with him. I made a promise.
Good.
I made a promise. I'm gonna babysit the poor fucker one day. So
babysit him as he
eats. Babysit him. So
you might as well spoon feed him that fucking burger at that point, so he doesn't eat too much.
I'm getting a bib as well.
I want to see him fit in the. You know what happened? I want to see his big ass fit in the high.
Here comes a choo-choo.
Here comes the airplane. I want to see him try to get in the high chair. The high chair just fucking breaks like a stack of Legos.
I would so pay to see that.
He's got his little fucking bib as well.
I would cut off 50 arms for Culver's.
Just cut the burger
you know
like
what?
applesauce. It's like, here, Lucas, here's the fucking burger.
I can see that actually, and I'm desperate for some Lovin because I'm so lonely.
Oh my god, will you quit
Shut the fuck up!
You know what? Romy, I would like some Lovin too, but I'm not getting any. Just shut the fuck up.
Well, you're on redhead number 3,729.
Actually, not really the case.
Bitching about it. What?
Yeah, I'm not bitching about it either.
I'm not either.
Yeah,
says the one who follows 2,000 Asian babes.
Yeah, but I don't even talk to any of them.
Yeah. I'm actually going to defend Gary on this one.
2 or 3. I don't talk to any of them. Why? Because they don't like me.
Internet profile.
And I only talk to maybe 3, maybe 4 out of the max. That's about it.
Oh, there you go.
All Culver's. Okay. The rules of BOFA. Shut the fuck up. Rules of BOFA.
Hey,
don't
touch the creator like that.
You did the creator! Except for 2 rules, and that was it.
There's 3 rules.
No, there's 2. There was 2. Well,
okay, what are they?
Okay, the 2 rules are there's no twerking.
That's number 1.
Rule number 2, no cutting off another person's fart.
No muting other people's farts. Yes.
Rule number 3, don't ever make fun of another man's nipples. That is a rule.
Actually, no, there you go.
And rule number 4.
Wait, there's a 4th rule? You're just making this shit up as you go along. You're just like Vince McMahon.
The 4th rule, you don't make fun of another man's sandwich.
I knew he was going to bring that up.
You don't ever make fun of another man's sandwich.
Jose goes, rule number 3. Rule number 3, no N-word. What's wrong with the word neighbor?
Yeah, what's wrong with Ninja?
Nutella.
My neighbor. What the fuck are you talking about?
Nutella. I like Nutella, but actually I can't eat Nutella.
Nutella's delicious.
I don't like.
You know, I said the Ross line because I said something funny. It's like I said ninja, and it was some other guy's post that Russell I knew. He's like, oh, he was replying to me. He's like, oh, I love that. He was saying, I love that ninja. I'm trying to get that ninja to say the word ninja for so long. And then Nick and Poop.
Sergeant Pepperoni tits.
Fuck. he said, "Oh my god!" When he said he was with Shane doing, I forgot what game they were playing. He fucking said that. I laughed for like 20 minutes straight. I was just like, that was like the funniest thing ever.
It's such a pepperoni tits. But yeah, those are the rules. You don't no twerking, no cutting off another man's farts, no making fun of another man's nipples, and no making fun of another. Well, that actually rule applies to him mostly. Don't make fun of another man's sandwich.
Hey, Gary.
All I was saying was you were eating too much of it.
I just thought of something. You know why you're really good at making sandwiches?
Oh God.
You want to know why? Because it doesn't require a stove or an oven.
I mean, to be fair, he did make that typo last night without burning the food.
He burned the frying pan!
I was trying to help you, Gary. I was trying to help you there.
What if it's Lucas? That's an exception that proves the rule.
And then every time that Gary kept farting, this was me the entire time.
I actually fucking shit myself. I can't tell you. I can't tell you, folks. I shit myself.
Folks, the video is in the network, and it's one of the funniest fucking videos of all time.
Oh, we couldn't stop laughing.
How many times I shit myself? I legitimately pooped on the floor.
I'm not twerking that.
Speaking of that,
I pooped on the camera.
Hold on a second here.
I'm not twerking that we know of.
Swamp ass to where the sweat was running down my leg with shit.
Oh.
It was a fuck. It was humor for everyone else, but for me, it was just a nightmare.
Okay, guys,
you were in agony, weren't you?
Shh. Okay, just listen very carefully.
Oh my God. That shit was too fucking funny.
That's what he.
No bad. No bad.
Feel like a back end of a goddamn horse.
Well, he looks like a horse's ass, so that does fit into play.
Don't smell bad.
You're stinky dinky, Gary.
Really need an operation on your nose if you can't smell it.
Well, yeah, rhinoplasty. Yeah, what a coincidence. He does look like a rhino.
You know, every time when he appears, people just go nuts.
Oh, John's great. I think he's awesome.
He's hilarious.
When he arrives, people just love it.
Stinky.
Look what he gave me.
I use deodorant every day.
He gave me Old Spice. Well, I got it. I actually do have it.
I have Old Spice as well, actually.
I got to shower when I'm done.
Well, like old stink.
You haven't showered?
Not yet.
I did. Look at me. What an awkward.
I got to shower tonight. I didn't shower.
Awkward.
By the way, speaking of sandwiches,
Can I join you in your shower?
Oh, that's a good sandwich. Here's Daddy.
Right.
Here's Daddy.
Oh yeah. Speaking of that, here's Johnny.
Hey, how you doing? You look like the kind of guy that could use two. You look like the kind of guy that use two.
Sandwich, Gary?
Yeah, it is a sandwich. It's a
Another
BLT.
fucking sandwich?
It's a BLT.
Those are pretty good, but still, another fucking.
It's a BLT.
Still though.
Fuck
Yeah,
you.
don't you think you've had enough sandwiches, buddy?
Fuck you. But
Yeah,
anyway,
that represents your sex life. Bisexual, lesbian, transsexuals.
hey, try anything once. So there you go.
I'm a trisexual.
hey, man. And fucking hell, I actually almost ended up in a relationship with a transsexual.
He did, and you know what? It was a good looking Asian transsexual. It actually was. I couldn't believe it. She looked like Venus Lux.
Fucking hell, man.
Oh.
She would actually do it again.
She's like one of my favorite transsexual porn stars, by the way. She was awesome. Oh, Ashley.
I watch her all the time. I think she's amazing.
I'm gonna go up north.
For what?
For that date.
Oh. That makes sense.
I need some loving. So you guys shut up.
We all need loving. But at least Gary and I are bitching about it.
Because
you guys are still young. I'm not.
Yeah, well, guess what? I gave up. So, anyways, ladies and gentlemen,
I didn't love it. It's not bitching about it.
Social distancing.
Oh yeah.
Anyways, greetings one and all to everybody out there, even though we're like fucking almost 35 minutes in.
Well, like I said, Shane, he had to step out at almost at the last second.
Yeah, but anyways,
so we're kind of making up for that.
Anyways, greetings one and all. Welcome back to another episode of this program. Well, we're at the 117 mark for our episodes we are in so far. Almost on our way to 120, so that's very nice so far, and that shows how much we've been putting into the show. Even though it's not a lot, but still. Episodes. But with that being said, folks, welcome to the show. Welcome to BOFAS and all the other nonsense of what we're bringing to the table. We already went over one of the main topics, which was WrestleMania. And usually when there's like a big topic, we always go over that first. So we got that out of the way. Now, as for my main topics, I got a review. I'm going to go into as best detail as I can, talking about Bioshock Infinite, because I played that game for straight 11 hours in between going to the potty as well.
I'm surprised you still wait, what are the new rules, Jerome? We went over the BOFA rules.
Yeah, I'm surprised you beat it all in one sitting, seriously.
That's crazy because Bioshock
I thought I wasn't paying attention. Jesus Christ.
Gary, you know what Joey Acacia just in the chat? Jerome Latimer, the world's largest love machine. Remember Viscera? He compared me to fucking Viscera. Big Daddy B.
Yeah, world's biggest tub of lard, more like it. Jesus Christ.
Hey, you know what? You may be a tub of lard, but you're a fucking speed bump.
Word.
Oh my god.
Yes. Oh, your in-depth review of.
I'm going to be giving an in-depth review of Bioshock Infinite because even though I played all 3 Bioshock games, I want to talk more about Infinite mostly because the thing is, I played that game straight up 11 hours, going on to 12. In between, I had some food and I had potty breaks as well. But I just sat in the bed and I just played straight up 11 hours. So I'm going to go over that. And I got a new segment for you all that I want to bring to the table and see what you folks will think about it.
It's a great fucking game.
I want to try and attempt tier lists. Now
oh yeah.
Now I do have a tier list up that we're going to go over. It is going to be ranking all of the Pixar movies from Toy Story onward.
Oh, I gotta get a hold of Cordial Tour for this.
And I do have the list up. I did change it up from 0 out of 5 to 5 out of 5. We'll be doing that. Do a nice little tier list. See how you folks will like it, and how we interact, and all that nonsense. So that's all my shit for you all.
Gary, what are you doing?
Nothing.
What were you just doing just there?
Nothing.
No. No, don't you give me that horse shit. What were you doing? You look like you're
nothing.
Oh my god.
Hey Gary, nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. Nothing.
Nothing.
These two fucksticks are going to star in the sequel to Biodome.
With the fucking Biodome. I love you.
I hit my head.
Oh, I'm sorry, Boo Boo.
Well, that's okay. There ain't gonna be no damage to it, anyways. Okay.
I'm sorry, Boo Boo.
Well, hey, I made a bullseye right there, so there you go.
Okay, I'm sorry. That was fucking funny.
Hey, you can't. Hey, you can't miss.
God damn it! I'm trying not to laugh.
Well, you can't miss it, dude. It's fucking shiny there.
Oh, for
I polished it.
I'm surprised you're not Jewish with that yarmulke on your head.
Yeah, dude, I can't tell you how many times people thought I was Jewish. No,
the yarmulke on your head.
Looks like a fucking eagle's nest.
Well, look,
Where are the eggs at that point?
look at it this way. I have the bird who represents represents America living on me, and that motherfucker, dude.
What, the eagle?
Oh,
The
fuck.
bald eagle. Motherfucker, look, I am bald. Look at, see how squeaky I am? Look how shiny, silky smooth.
Yeah, but you don't get no shit for it. I do. So there you go.
You know why?
Boy.
If I let my hair grow out, my head will look like a fucking toilet seat.
I thought
You
it was
remember?
gonna be a toilet seat.
Right. So that's all that stuff.
Austin.
Well, thank you guys once again for tuning into another episode of BOFAS on the Sofas. We're unfortunately, like we mentioned before, Shane couldn't be here today. He's feeling under the weather. To which, Shane, stay safe out there. Keep washing your hands. But anyways, we have some topics. I have 2 topics. I have 2 movie reviews, and I guess I have many story time to tell you because something of my purchase broke last night, which is, you probably could guess it because I'm not wearing my headphones today. Fuckers. But I have a review of Pretty in Pink, which Gary will join with me on, which I finally saw, which, but, spoiler alert, I fucking loved it. And I also saw Bloodshot today.
Oh, boy.
And that's all I have for today. I mean, I could talk about how movies have gotten release dates, like A Quiet Place Part 2 is now coming out in September. Oh, God. Did Tyler say a comment again?
No, Lucas. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, I'm going to turn up my volume. Tell me if you hear this. Listen, here we go. Shh.
Faintly, but I can hear it.
I don't know if you heard it or not.
I heard that.
That's
But no,
fucking Lucas.
I could talk about how movies got new releases, like A Quiet Place Part 2 is now coming out in September. Black Widow is now coming out in November.
You know what? Hunter Dvorak, that's actually a good idea because it would make sense, unlike some people who do ranking videos. We should do a ranking of the John Hughes films.
I'm actually going to be doing a ranking of the Infinity Saga, to which I can actually tell you guys. Well, you know, I know a lot of my viewers don't really watch this channel, but I can actually give you guys my ranking of the MCU movies as well.
Well, it kind of makes sense because, you know, like I said, they shouldn't continue after Far From Home.
I
Endgame should have been the last one.
I agree. The MCU should have been over after Endgame. Like, that would have been the perfect ending.
Mhm.
Perfect ending.
I think
I'm
Gary.
so curious.
Right. I think Gary has something to work on that, and that's the Studio Ghibli films.
Oh man, I still need to watch. You know what I still need to watch in sort of the Ghibli films? I still need to watch Grave of the Fireflies.
You know, it's funny you mentioned.
Oh my god, that to me is the best one.
It's funny you
Really
mentioned.
overspirited.
I'm going to save this for a surprise and later down the road, but I've actually had a long time project that I've been setting for myself.
I was going to say, that's why I was asking if, I was like, were you working on something like this or not? Because it's been in the making forever.
I've had a long time project I'm going to put into the summer that I'm going to go over every single Studio Ghibli film, watch them, review every single one, and review along some other anime films. Because the thing is, I personally feel Studio Ghibli is a company that deserves so much more love and recognition. I feel that I should come on camera and talk about their movies one by one, along with
Whoa.
films.
Echo. Okay, it's gone.
I'm far away from my mic, so.
No. It was from Gary.
So in the summertime, I'm be reviewing anime movies. And
if I had to do my number one would be Grave of the Fireflies. That movie is just heartbreaking, but so good.
Spirited Away is my number 1.
My number 2 is Spirited Away. So
yeah, that's a project I've been wanting to do. This year, we'll fill it.
Oh yeah, John Hughes. I have to do some research, and actually, no. To me, I agree, Hunter. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles is my number 1, easily.
I love playing. That's a great movie to watch on Thanksgiving.
That's the greatest Thanksgiving movie. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the weekly episode of the series. Every Monday at 5 p.m. You all know it as the BOFAS. Oh, the SOFAS. It's...
What in the shitting hell?
What?
What?
You know what, Austin?
What were they doing?
Featuring the young...
Because I was waiting for you to do the BOFAS, and I was like, well, that's...
I felt your look, asswipe. The young... Yes, Mr. Garrison. That's kind of funny. That's how he reacts when I show him my butthole.
What the fuck, Gary?
That's how I react when I show my butthole. And then you got the tripod or standpoint. Hey guys, Austin here.
Hey guys, Austin here.
My judge is in the fetal position in a cold shower.
Shut up.
Yeah, shut up.
People saw what Austin looked like in high school. He was a dork.
Oh my! It was funny.
Don't get me wrong. I was a fucking dork. Yeah, I was a dork. You kidding me? I had the braces and everything. Jesus Christ.
Should join the fucking geek squad.
Believe it or not, I could have actually if I wanted to, but I didn't.
You look like he
You said Austin's the star of the remake for Revenge of the Nerds.
And you'd be with me in it, Gary.
Hey Gary, I would play Ogre. Nerds. Here's what I have to offer for you good folks. I have.
Oh, sorry, I thought I heard someone coming to my door.
What was that? What was that? Austin? Did you say something? Did you say something?
I was saying I thought I heard someone coming to the front door.
Oh no. When they were trying to rent the car, I have slideshow. I have a bunch of photos of Gary. I haven't done one of these in a while. The worst films of 2012 and 2013. Crazy facts you wouldn't believe. I already went over WrestleMania 36 and my thoughts on Doom Eternal so far.
Fucking love that game.
And I am going to go last because the people who takes it in the rear, or it stays in the rear, takes it in the rear.
Oh, fucking bacon's in my stomach.
Oh, God.
I like butt play with my ladies. Is that something wrong with that? As long as it's squeaky clean, it's all good.
Yeah, folks, I'm going to tell you right now, if there's any chick that loves anals, keep her.
Keep her. No, that's a fish you do not throw back in the pond.
That's a keeper, man.
Let's begin.
All right. Let's go ahead and talk
the human centipede. Fuck off.
this new topic out because I want to see how everybody's going to react to it.
Cheers. Okay.
Oh, you're going to have to share screen. Whoa, echo.
Yeah. So give me a moment here while I'm setting this up.
Yeah, I really need to get that. I really.
While you do that, I'm doing something like this. Do. Hip hip hooray, Mr. GareBear's game.
I hate earbuds so much you have no idea. I really hate earbuds.
Dare Austin. How dare you interrupt you when I'm singing the BOFA national anthem?
I didn't know there was a BOFA national anthem.
Hip hip hooray, Mr. GareBear's gay. Austin's eating hay. Shane's fucking Tina Fey. I'm laying by the bay. I'm gonna eat some potatoes.
I don't know fucking respond to that.
Okay, good. Everyone saw it. So, all right, can you gentlemen see it?
Okay, 5, 4.
It might go back to the screen because I just wanted to check, make sure it's sharing. But
no, if you click on StreamYard, you can see our reactions while we see this. So it's actually good.
Can y'all see this really well?
Uh-huh.
All right, what's everyone else in check? Can they see it?
Yes.
Okay, so basically, I'd say, for a start, we'll go ahead and do all the Pixar movies from Toy Story up until onward, and we'll basically go through them all, and see exactly where we can put them on the official BOFAS on the SOFAs tier list for Pixar movies. So see what everybody thinks of that, and we'll go ahead and do that. So let's go ahead and start off with Huh?
I was about to say, before we go on, I haven't seen every Pixar movie. Like, I haven't seen Good Dinosaurs, so that's right off my list anyways. So, let's do this. I think it's the only Pixar movie I haven't seen on this list, actually. Yeah, that's the only one I haven't seen.
Well, let's go ahead and get the obvious out of the way. The
first and Ratatouille, I haven't seen it.
The
first Toy Story is a 5.
That's a 5.
Obvious one.
Put that thing up there.
All right, now Bug's Life.
Bug's Life is a 4. Very underrated.
For me, it's more like a 3.
Oh,
I'd say it's like a 3.5 if I'm being honest.
I thought it was so good. It's way better than fucking Ants.
I was never a fan of Bug's Life that much. But what does everyone else say?
I would go to 3.5, although there's no 3.5. So I'll go with the 3 to be honest.
Majority rules.
3. Okay. Toy Story 2.
5.
4.
That one is a 5 too.
Thank you.
I think it's a 4 personally. I think it's the weakest Toy Story movie.
Oh my god, that one's beautiful.
You're pulling a Bret Hart 4, huh?
Now this next one is an easy 5 because this one was it's Bret Hart.
That should be S. You know what you should have done? F DCBAS. That Monsters Inc. is an
okay.
S.
This is okay. This is okay.
Okay, that's fine.
Monsters Inc.
5,
is a
5, 5, 5, 5.
All right. You said zero.
Put a fucking
You don't
5.
need to keep. You don't need to keep repeating.
You did it.
How dare you?
You put that to a 5 right now.
All right, but you said put Toy Story in a 0. Okay, there we go.
How dare you, you fucking human?
You're the one who said it. So
Listen
that's
5
to me,
for Toy Story,
you.
and put Toy Story 2 back to 4.
Listen to me, you human cum dumpster.
all right, fine. We'll bump it up to a 1.
Hold on. Cody O'Toole, my favorite O'Toole brother, showed up. Austin!
Don't say it. Don't
Austin!
say it. Don't say it.
Austin,
Don't fucking say it.
you
Don't
go
fucking
fuck
say
a
it.
goat. Okay, now.
Hey,
You're making fun of me.
I could just teabag you right here, buddy. Just-
Cody O'Toole says, hey, start over. I'm here. I'm here.
Oh, damn it. That's a silent one.
Cody
right.
O'Toole is like one of the biggest
Finding
Pixar.
Nemo's also a 5, no question.
Finding Nemo's a 5.
You said 1. Okay, we'll put in the 1 for you.
What? 1 out of 5 your sex life? Yes, it is.
fucking 5.
You said 1, so there you go. It's opposite.
I
then.
said 5.
You said 3. You said 2. Okay.
5.
What,
0.
2 out of 5? That's how good you're giving
Fucking
oral.
asshole.
But yeah, it's,
Oh, more like 0 at that point. Right?
Finding Nemo is a 5 out of 5.
Oh, easily. I love. What's is his name? Andrew Stanton, the director. He also-
Andrew Stanton, yeah.
Yeah, he did this one. He also did another one, which is
He
going
also
to
did
be
Finding Dory.
not bad. Finding Dory.
It's a good movie. Good movie.
John Carter. We don't talk about
Yeah. Incredibles was also a 5. The first Incredibles.
that. Even though I can't stand the filmmaker for what he said, that's a 5. The original Incredibles is a fucking 5.
I
It's
originally
one of
gave
the greatest superhero films.
for my rating, I gave it a 4.5. That's fine.
You get the.
You
fuck
put that at a 5, you dick face.
This one I
5.
technically gave between a 1 or a 2.
Oh yeah, Hunter Dvorak is not a fan of.
Cars.
Wait, the original
Honestly-
Cars, 2 out of 5.
It's
What?
yeah, it's fine to be honest. It's just fine.
All right, this one's a 5 for me all the way around.
I have not seen Ratatouille.
Ratatouille
That's
is
one of the few Pixar films I
so
haven't seen.
underrated.
Isn't that also Brad Bird as well?
Yes, it is.
I haven't
Brad-
seen that film.
And he also did The Iron Giant.
Yeah, he did a
One
lot
of
of
the
great.
greatest films out there.
And the thing about Ratatouille is it's actually my #1 favorite Pixar film.
Really?
I love Ratatouille. It is a phenomenal.
Ratatouille has one of the greatest speeches I've ever heard in a movie. Is when the critic was talking about and he was doing his review at the end.
Okay.
That is like it's one of the best written speeches I've ever heard.
Wally is a 5 out of 5.
Wally is a
straight up.
6, almost a 6 out of 5.
Usually got to put it up there. I can add the 6 out of 5 if you want. You can add it.
Okay, if there is a 6 out of 5, only one film from Pixar gets a 6.
That's for me is Inside Out.
No, I'm sorry, 2 of them. 2 of them. Inside Out and Up.
Inside, I can agree with that one.
And you probably think Wally's at 3. Oh yeah, Ryan and Cody are not the biggest fans of Wally. Wally was my runner for the best film of the year, and it was on my top 10 best films of the decade.
Wally is a masterpiece in visual storytelling.
That is the definition of visual storytelling.
Mhm.
Yeah, by the way, for you folks out there, when you see a movie that has visual storytelling only, it can work. It can really work really
Oh,
well.
okay.
Well,
Dunkirk does it perfectly as well. Dunkirk. does it perfectly.
The old Tour brothers, they weren't. You know what's okay? You want to hear something about me and Ryan? Okay, for 2017, his most overrated film was Dunkirk. That was my #1. My most overrated film was Blade Runner. That was his #1.
That was my #1 as well, you asshole.
You be quiet. Okay,
Be
Up
quiet.
6. That is
Up
one
is a
of the
6.
greatest movies of all time.
you said
I
you got
can
to put
agree
in
with
the 0 section.
You put it in 0, I will
You
buy a
said-
ticket. I will buy a ticket to fucking Buffalo and shove a buffalo dick up your butt.
Put it up at number 6, Gary.
I don't think you would do that because people would probably test you for sickness. So there you go. And diabetes doesn't count. So it's
Oh, hey,
my
I'm type 1, you
God.
son of a bitch.
Toy
What do you
Story.
get when you
Toy
guzzle
Story-
down
Toy Story 3 is
sweets?
a 5.
a big fat
Story 3 is a
cake
5.
of diabetes.
Gary,
Toy Story 3 is a 5.
For you
Toy-
folks out there,
Toy Story 3 is a 5, yes.
That's a
for you
5.
folks out there who don't know where that joke came from, me and the big boy were watching Willy Wonka. and
We
the
were
Chocolate
watching.
And when it came time for them singing that song, they were like, "What do you get when you guzzle down?"
And immediately Gary said this.
I said a big fat case of diabetes.
We laughed for 15 minutes straight.
It was fucking funny.
Oh my
All right,
God.
next one is Cars 2. I think that's a 1.
That's a 1 out of 5.
All right, Brave. This one I haven't seen.
Okay, this is what I have to say. The first half of this movie is like at least a 4 plus out of 5.
And
then came
and
the
then
second half.
onwards, 2.
I was just like, what the fuck happened? So overall, 2 out of 5.
Okay.
I'd say 2 as well.
All right.
It's a disappointing movie from Pixar.
This one I haven't seen either. Monsters University.
Monsters.
I think it's somewhat under. Dude,
a 3.
okay, I'll give it a 3, and I'll tell you why. It reminds you of Revenge. Well, then again, it resembles Revenge of the Nerds.
Uh-huh.
It really does.
I Inside Out. You better put that.
That's a
6 out of
fucking
5. I swear to
6.
fucking
No,
God.
put that at a 6, you son of. Don't you be Lucas.
You put that at 6.
No, I know.
Anomaly.
Put that at 6 right now. That's one of the greatest fucking movies ever.
Yes,
made,
it is.
Inside Out.
So put it right there. Keep it off. Okay.
God.
Okay.
Gary, you're with someone, but I'm gonna kick your ass if you don't put a number. Okay, there we
Put
go.
a face on his goddamn dinosaur. Face.
What the hell?
I wish you could. Hold on. Like, is there any way to go full screen on this?
I mean, I can try.
No. I mean, okay, now scroll. Okay, scroll down.
Look at that. Look at that fucking goofy-ass
He
face.
looks like a
Oh my
Dr. Seuss
God.
character.
You know, I should probably do a tier list like this for next week, but for the best games of the past, for like the past decade. I should
Ooh,
probably do
that's
that.
kind of hard because there's a lot of them.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay,
Good
a Good Dinosaur. That's like a 2.5 or so. It's
I
not
haven't
the.
seen it, so I can't say.
It's like.
Well,
Actually, no. I put 2. I put it 2. It
You know
could
what?
have been better.
let's keep this one aside. Let's see what the people say in the chat. What the majority vote say.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what you guys say about this one.
All right, Finding
Because
Dory.
I heard it was good, but not great.
Finding
Finding
Dory.
Dory's a 4.
Finding Dory is a 3.5.
I'd say it's a 4, actually. I liked it quite a
Oh,
bit.
okay.
I originally gave it 5. I brought it to a 4.
I wouldn't give
All
it a
right.
5, to be honest.
Cars 3.
Okay.
And that's a 2.
Okay, this is what I have to say. The first 2/3, or most of the first half to the first 2/3 of that movie is a 1. It was awful. Then came the final 40 minutes, and it was so good. It was like, why couldn't this be the whole movie?
Yeah, it was a
So
great
2 out of
fucking movie.
5.
I'd say 2.
Okay. Coco.
5.
4.
No, you fuck
4.
off! Don't you dare!
I give it a 4.5. My bad.
Hey,
Maybe that was a
Cody O'Toole,
4.5.
high five. I think Coco is a master. I love it. I bawled like a baby at the end.
It's
Oh my!
a great movie. I don't think it's one of the best Pixar movies.
Oh,
I think
you
it's a
get
great
the
movie.
fuck out of here, dude! I was
I think it's a great
bawling.
movie. All right, next Incredibles 2. I think it's a 4.
See, look at Cody. Cody, that made his nipples hard. Sorry, Cody.
Coco's best pick. Not better than Inside Out? No.
Oh my! Inside Out. You know what's funny? To me, the best Pixar movies are the Pete Docter ones.
I agree. Pete Docter's a fucking god of animation.
And I cannot wait to see Soul. Oh
Same.
my god!
It's still supposed to come out in June, from what I've said. They haven't changed release date yet. Gary, what are you doing?
Gary, what are you doing?
Nothing.
Gary, what are you doing?
You know what Joey just told me? And he's right. I'm going to read this. This is what Joey KJ. This is what he told me. He goes, you better check under Gary's desk. You never know what's under there.
That's true, yeah. Okay, Gary. Come on.
Incredibles 2.
4 out of 5.
That's a 4, yeah, I agree. I give it a 4.5, but yeah. I knew the villain was like
All right.
right when
I
they mentioned the
usually gave it
sentence.
5, but I brought it down to a 4. Toy Story.
Toy Story 4 is a 5.
That is a 5.5.
Yeah, majority vote.
That is a 5.5. I love
5.
that movie.
Now you got Onward. I haven't seen this one.
I haven't seen Onward. I haven't
Onward-
seen any movie this year.
I gave that film a 3.75, so I'll bump it up to a 4. It's a really good movie, like really good. If you have a brother and you watch it with a brother, it'll make you appreciate your brother so much more.
I don't have a brother.
Well, even his sister, honestly, someone that's that's taught you things when you're like, so it's like basically a figure that's almost like represent a father.
But my
figure,
sister
like, that's all
doesn't.
kind of
My
thought.
sister doesn't like me. She's allergic to me.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I get that movie 4. It's a really.
Jamie's
I'm not
like,
joking.
what? I haven't.
I'm not
seen
joking. After I saw Onward, I wanted to give my brother a big hug. I really did.
Aw.
Alex, love you, bro, Montana.
Onward, what does everyone say?
4.
I
Everyone
think
says 4.
All right. Now, final good dinosaur.
A lot of people were saying 3.
3? Okay, 3 it is. So there you go. That is our official tier list.
I think that is the perfect tier.
That is our official tier list. You can take a photo, screenshot, and actually, I'll every time.
It's crazy to think.
We
It's
do it.
crazy to think that, and it's crazy to think that amongst all of us, Pixar hasn't made a single film that's terrible, like garbage.
Well,
And
Cars.
all the
Okay,
years.
the reason why Cars 2 was bad is because Mater was the main character. Now you need to order them. Cody. Okay. Number 1 is Up. Number 2, Inside Out. And number 3, Wall-E. There you go.
I reverse put 1 Inside Out, 2 is Up, but hey, they're interchangeable to be honest.
Mhm.
They're interchangeable.
And 3 out of my 3 in my top 5 are Pete Docter films. I'm a Pete Docter nut hugger. What can I say?
Pete Docter's amazing.
He
man.
is what he is, dude. He is like the American Miyazaki.
Miyazaki.
Him and Don
I agree
Bluth.
completely.
Him and Don Bluth are.
I agree. I can't wait to see.
You know what?
Soul.
See,
Oh my
Cougar
God.
makes a good point. You could put the original Toy Story as a 6 because that's the one that started it all.
You could, but that's like the thing about. That's like saying this thing about Iron Man. You could put it as a 6, but at the same time,
That is true.
Yeah.
Wally.
But I wouldn't. But honestly, I will get into into a sort of ranking list, which I will do a video on in the next couple of days, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Which I've never done a ranking video, so that'd be fun. Well,
I agree, Mr. Williams. I think he is the greatest animation filmmaker of all time. Pete Docter.
I still think that Hayao Miyazaki is the greatest.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
hey, this is why
Yeah.
I think that.
Yeah.
Be quiet. I'm trying to fucking talk.
Ah.
I think in terms of hand-drawn animation, hand-drawn, Hayao Miyazaki is the greatest out there, But in terms of computer-drawn, but that still incorporates hand-drawn elements, Pete Docter's the best. You like that? Harm!
All right, let's go ahead and get to the last topic. I'll post the photo of the official BOFAS tier list. I'll do it every time we do a tier list.
Do a Judge BOFA on that one. Miyazaki versus Doctor. Well, it wouldn't be fair because we'd be nut huggers.
Oh my God.
So, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I got one more topic. Then I'll be all done with my shit. I'm gonna do as best I can.
Gary, what was that?
What? It was a plate. I finished my dinner.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, I'm just putting my plate there so I can take it out later. So, I'll do as best I can. I'm gonna try and go into an in-depth detail, going in my own review of Bioshock Infinite.
Mm-hmm.
So, quickly thoughts on Bioshock and Bioshock 2. The first Bioshock, I don't get. People are gonna say, "Oh, Gary, you just being a hater."
No, he thought it was good. He just thought it overpraised.
I still can't fucking believe that.
Which I can't believe either.
I gave the first Bioshock a 7 out of 10. The second Bioshock, I gave that a 9.
I
out of
can't
10.
believe that the second one was better. Wow.
Well, second one has better gameplay.
But Bioshock,
That's like,
let me talk about this game.
Mm-hmm.
Folks, when I said I played this for a full 11 hours straight, I played this from 3 p.m. in the afternoon up until 2 in the morning.
He actually did. I'm surprised he beat it within 11 hours. This game took me longer.
that's what I'm surprised about too.
I played this for 11 hours straight. Completed the whole game, the story, gameplay, everything. One setting, in between pausing, potty breaks, getting a beverage, food, and all that shit. But still, 11 hours straight. Let me tell you, folks, the guy who made this game, I can tell you how many times he probably must have binge watched watching the movie Inception.
Kevin Levine.
This
Kevin
guy
Levine, not
probably
Kevin.
he literally praised. I'm probably sure he literally worshipped Inception so goddamn much so he can make this game to the fullest.
By
What did
the
you say,
way,
Austin?
I just want to correct you. It's Ken, not Kevin. Ken
Oh,
Levine.
Ken. Oh, I'm sorry.
You keep saying that. Ken Levine. By the way, watch his interviews. He's a really cool guy.
He's really smart. Go ahead, GareBear.
So, folks, the thing is, this game alone has so many things that happens, leaving you wonder as the story progresses. Because the thing is, the story alone with this game, you're playing as this guy named Booker DeWitt, who is
Booker DeWitt.
Booker. Yeah,
The White.
write that down. God,
Oh, it would make sense due to the
Jesus,
times at the
Gary.
time.
But anyway,
Booker the White.
You got Booker T. He is on his way to the city of Columbia because he is on a mission to retrieve this girl from the tower who is held by the prophets, and he has to bring her back to civilization. Sounds simple, right? Simple plot. Well,
Just so you think.
the thing is, looks and sounds can be deceiving because the thing is, the story may sound simple, but trust me, there is so much more to it than just that. This game, the story has so many things that transpire from how you explore the city, from how you view it, and how the story progresses with the explanation, how you go into battle with all the things that are transpiring while you're recovering Elizabeth and get to know more about her. So many things are happening in this that are just blowing your mind. Now, the thing is, once I first entered Colombia, I promise you, folks, I'm not going to even make this up. Well, I'm going to show a visual demonstration. Once when
Yeah, that was a visual kill your ass.
when I was playing Columbia, I was sitting there controlling my hand, but once the music started playing and showed that that glass window of the prophet leading the people,
Oh, just like the entire like
the
visual.
whole
People.
entire landscape of that church, I did this. I was sitting there for a good 20 to a half an hour admiring that whole scenery. Folks, in gaming, it is one of the most beautiful and one of the best endings I've seen in gaming. That ending was so fucking beautiful that you can't even advance so quickly.
And then you mean the intro.
The intro, you just have to sit there and admire everything that is that of the you just got to sit there and admire the beauty of that intro. The
Dude,
church.
Oh, sorry. I was about to say, dude, I remember the first time I entered in Colombia, like when you just drop down and then when you go into those doors for the first time and the colors just come out.
It was
Every
so,
time I shed tears every time I see that part. I'm not kidding. It's that amazing.
I wouldn't say I cried. I was just in awe.
Well, I
Yeah,
don't
same.
cry.
I was
It's just like I do that single tear. That's what I do every time.
Because the thing is, folks, in terms of the big, beautiful visual presentations, I mean, within the first like 10, 15 minutes of the game, you're technically exploring the world, seeing what it's like, what's going on with the crowd, how they're living. Folks, the city is absolutely gorgeous. It is so gorgeous. And
Not just gorgeous, but it's shocking due to the epic scale and how grand it is. It's massive.
yeah. And it's just something where this guy really wanted to go above and beyond and give something just so imaginative, and he did something like that. So, all the love for that beginning intro. Now, as I progressed, this game built up, like I said, little by little for the world, and also deep dark secrets that not only the prophet has, but also what the city has, along with how the people are civilized and what's going on, and how they worship the prophet. And again, the secret. So many things are revealed little by little with how things are transpired, and it's just incredible how these things are coming out to you. Now, let me talk about gameplay. The controls were easy to adapt to. There was a lot of things with the controls that were just so easy to learn, adapt, and actually figure out so easy as you go. And you have a lot of fun with your in-game experience while you're going up, exploring things, collecting objects, power-ups, your little powers, whatever, your weapons. There's so many things in this game that you just go out and you just learn, you adapt, you figure it out how it works, what's the best, what's the worst, both parties equally, and you use that to your full advantage to make your life easier in your gameplay. And
You're talking about the weapons and the vigors.
Yeah, and the thing is, both of them are neatly showcased really well and have a nice little detail of what's the best. See, my powers that I use mostly, I use the Shock Jockey and the Mortar Pros mostly. That was my two power-ups.
Shock Jockey, hell yeah.
The one I use the most, the Bronco, what is it called? The Bronco Buck?
The Bronco Busters, I don't know.
Oh my god. You walked into that one, buddy.
Say that again.
The Bronco Busters.
Even Psychopath is doing. The Bronco Buster is awesome because it's not that expensive. It doesn't use that much salts, and it's so useful to your advantage. Also, Return to Sender. That is, you don't get that one so much later.
Yeah, Return to Sender. I like Elvis Presley.
Would you fuck off? The Undertow, not Undertaker.
The
asshole.
Undertaker.
Possession and the Shock Jockey. Those are the ones I use the most.
Oh,
I never used possession.
they were all good, but the Shock Jockey was to me that was the lifesaver. Now, as for weapons, I'm gonna tell you folks right now. Now, specialties, first-person shooters. My favorite weapon I know, for anyone who knows me well, I love shotguns.
Shotgun is a keeper in this game.
That is my go-to weapon when any game I play, whether it's on PC or video game system. I use the shotgun no matter what. That is my go-to weapon, and I use the shotgun and the hand cannon mostly when I was playing this.
When I was doing 1999 mode, because you hardly get that much money. Like it is very scarce. I only upgraded 3 weapons and that's the weapons I use the most. The sniper rifle is your bread and butter in this game because you die so easily. For close encounters, the shotgun, and for certain encounters, the RPG. Those are the ones I upgraded the most.
All right, but yeah, all those weapons are great, but mine was the hand cannon and the shotgun. Those weapons were my lifesaver.
Hand cannon is really, when I first played the game, hand cannon is actually really good. It's really good against the handyman.
Yeah, the handyman, the Patriots. Now, the Patriots, I managed to adapt to. The handyman, on the other hand, since they came around every so often, they were
oh my god, dude. That gave me there's a trophy called Heartbreaker. You have to kill the handyman by only hitting his heart, the crucial part. You cannot do any vigors, and you cannot hit him anywhere else while he's fucking bouncing around and shit.
Yeah.
I did a video on it. This fucking trophy took me over an hour.
I can only imagine. Now, the thing is...
Ibarrabros was going to step. You said Patriots? Is Tom Brady cheating in this?
Yeah, the thing is, in terms of the enemies, especially the bigger ones, once you learn how to kill them, it's smooth pudding from here.
It's smooth pudding.
Now, I also like the Easter eggs that this game had. The choir scene, God only knows. The little scene where Elizabeth was in the portrait painting, and I shit you not, this dude did something right. He had to play Everybody Wants to Rule the World by Tears for Fears for a split second in that sequence. I thought, you motherfucker.
Oh, he also did Girls Just Want to Have. It's like these futuristic tears.
And the thing is, in Girls Just Want to Have Fun, it was the dance sequence where Elizabeth was, having fun at the beach and all that. I didn't pay attention until I had to watch the playback.
And by the way, Elizabeth is like one of the most beautiful women in video game history.
I'm going to say, I don't know if I should say this, but if you see any chick that has like brunette hair, blue eyes, it probably shows you she's someone special. So, and in this game, it shows she was special because she had looks, beauty, personality, and she had the powers too. Now, also, other Easter eggs picked up. There was again, Everybody Wants to Rule the World. There was Fortunate Son. There was Tainted Love. There was some other ones. There was a lot of music references, and I thought.
Everybody. It was an acapella group, right? You mentioned
it was like a 1920s swing type ensemble, whatever it was, but it was something like that. Now, as for the ending, folks, I promise you, my hand is to the prophet himself. Once I saw it ending to where everything made sense.
I wouldn't say everything makes sense. It's pretty much a mind fuck.
Yeah.
A mind fuck is an understatement with this one.
Remember what I said, folks. The story may sound simple enough, but it's not. There is so much detail that you can't even believe that goes into this game. So much detail that just leaves you wow. Once I saw it ending, folks, my brain was turned into a fucking mush.
Yeah, my brain literally exploded like fucking scanners.
My brain, literally, it was like cooking an egg. Like you're trying to turn into a sunny side up egg.
This is an egg. This is your brain. This is your brain on heroin. Any questions?
The thing is, this egg, you're trying to cook up a proper sunny side up egg. You know, everything's there. But once you flip it and the yolk is all over the place, it's pretty much mush right by now. It's no point of eating it at this point. But yeah, folks, overall, how I can feel about this game, there's so many more things I can say. This game is an absolute sublime to play to the fullest. Visual presentation is stunning. Gameplay experience is engaging. The story is unbelievable.
Oh, it's so good.
And it leaves you mentally fucked in a good way. I had to when I was on here, I couldn't think straight.
What did you think of the new aspect date? What was that thing called? Where you use it to melee people and you go on the sky rail with and sky hooks.
Oh shit! I don't even know what that was called, but that was I loved using it.
I love that. It's going on the skyline.
That was so much fun.
It was that. Oh, that was a blast. It was like a roller coaster.
That was fun. I also the executions for the melees. I thought those were great.
Oh, they're brutal.
Oh god, I love
Now,
those things.
Huh?
What the fuck is that thing called?
I can't remember what it is, but yeah, folks, this game gives you an experience. It's something you look forward to. That's an absolute. This game is a piece of art.
Mm-hmm.
It's worth a play. Now, I do have a flaw with this game that I didn't like.
I know what you're gonna say.
You cannot hold multiple weapons like you did in the previous Bioshock.
Mm-hmm.
I can understand.
You are allowed to have a wheel to hold multiple power-ups, but you can't do that with weapons. So I'm thinking logically that makes no sense because the thing is, with all your weapons, you can't have all the weapons that you want so it can make your gameplay easier and much more fun. It gives you a challenge, yes, but at the same time, it just doesn't logically make sense to me that you're allowed to have that in the previous two, but this one you can't. So I don't get that. But other than that, folks, this game is a 9.5 out of 10. This game is phenomenal to the fullest.
Mm-hmm.
To me, it's a 10 out of 10. It's not only the best Bioshock games, but one of the better shooters you will play.
Yeah, this game was absolutely a gem. It is a gem, and I will say, in the 2010s, it's one of the best games out there. It truly is.
Actually, I'm sorry. I agree with you, Don Williams. Now, the two twins, you remember those two characters? I'm not going to go over who they are because that's like I said. But they should not have won Best Character over Trevor Phillips for Grand Theft Auto 5.
Oh, I agree.
By the way, those two twins, I'm not going to spoil it for folks who want to play it. Those two twins, let's just say they are seen a lot in this game. And
yeah, they are something else.
Yeah. Heads or tails.
Guys, play the game. Guys, play the game seriously. It's a beautiful game to say the least.
Oh, amazing. And I heard they're making another Bioshock game.
Except that Ken Levine is not involved in it.
Well, yeah. Bioshock 2 wasn't. I thought that was really good. I thought it was terrific.
So I started replaying it. I'm just like, I have the same issues still.
Now, as for a new Bioshock game, I'm going to play it. I'll play it.
Oh, I'll play it as well.
But where would they go with it? There's nowhere else to go with it.
That, I don't know. But the thing is, folks, I mean, after 3, where it was like it was basically a prequel, there's really, I mean, it's not perfect.
Anyway.
Now, I'm all done. I have no more topics. I got to take a piss.
I was gonna say, they actually restarted Bioshock 4 because they started making the game after Bioshock Infinite came out, and they were trying to make something for 2 years. They had something, and then they scrapped it over after 2 years of work, and now I don't know. I think 2K said that okay, whoever wants to make the next Bioshock can make it. But I don't even think that Jordan Thomas, I think his name is, the one who did Bioshock 2. I don't think he's behind it. I think it's someone who worked on the first Bioshock, but still.
Interesting.
But no, I will say this about my thoughts on Bioshock 2. I started replaying it. My issues of the game came back. I'm just like, I was talking to someone about it last night. I was like, it just feels like a retread of the first Bioshock. But it's an enjoyable. Hold up. It's an enjoyable retread. It's an enjoyable retread, but it still feels like a retread at the same time.
The first hour it does.
It feels more than the first hour.
No, it doesn't.
Oh no, like I don't know what it was. I mean, I just felt like okay, you're going into an area to get something here, going into a different area, except that's not nearly as replayable as the first Bioshock, if you ask me.
You ever play Minerva's Den?
I'm going to after I beat it.
That is one of the best DLCs I have ever played. It's like its own game.
Trials. I played the Protectors Trials. Those are a lot of fun.
I got an A on all of them.
Well, do you want
And
a
I
cookie?
platinumed the game.
You're
Along
gonna
with
keep rubbing that
Infinite, which
shit
is a
in.
1%.
Are you gonna keep rubbing it in?
Yes!
Show off. Enough said.
35.
Would you be fucking quiet? Okay.
Almost
Asshole.
2,000 trophies. See, even Jared Ross is like, dude, okay, don't say nothing. All I'm going to say is this. It has... you want to talk about a mind fuck? Play Minerva's Den, and you'll know exactly.
Oh, really?
Oh, my God. I was just like...
It's a poopy.
That was so perfect.
Mr. Poopy. Mr. Poopy Foot.
Oh my god, that was fucking perfect. Well, while Gary's doing his thing, shall I get into my stuff for the time? Ow. Shall I get into my little ranking for the time being? God damn it, Romy!
Okay, I only have oh, hold on a minute.
That was bothering my ears. I remember I have these things like plugged in.
I did it away. I did it
I
far
know.
away.
Well, next time you talk, I'm gonna do that to interrupt your fucking topic.
Hey Gary, speaking of far away, hey Gary, you should know about that song from trivia, right?
Oh, I better say my camera went out of focus for a second. Well, I guess I'll go into my topics rather quickly because you know me,
No,
I like
don't,
to
you
go
don't have to go
fast.
over quickly. It's like I said,
All right. Well, I have 2 reviews. I have a review for Bloodshot, which I
I can't wait to hear how. I heard this
so-
was like the exact same movie as. Was it Upgrade?
No.
What movie am I thinking?
I mean, it is in an extent, I guess it is, but at the same time, trust me, I wouldn't compare Bloodshot to a fucking awesome film like Upgrade.
Because that's what Venom should have been. Yeah,
I
go
also
ahead.
have Pretty in Pink. which
Oh yeah, I
finally
want to hear
saw-
you
well,
and Gary go over that.
which I saw with this handsome son of a bitch over here.
I won't say handsome. We won't go that
Oh,
far.
I would.
No, we're not going to go that far.
And also, since
Why?
that
Did
the
you look yourself in the
Infinity-
mirror?
For God's sake.
I do every day. You know what he says back? Go fuck yourself. There you go.
Whoa! Mirror, mirror on the wall. You're fucking ugly. Oh, okay.
And
Yeah.
also,
Every single day. It's the truth.
and also since that the Infinity Saga is done, I'm gonna be doing a ranking video on this, so you guys will get the early scoop on this.
Wait, the
I'm gonna
Infinity
do-
Saga?
Yeah, which goes from Iron Man until Avengers
Oh, the
Endgame.
Marvel Cinematic Universe, the Infinity Saga.
That's what it's called. It's called the Infinity Saga. It's called the Infinity Saga.
Gary, what the fuck are you doing?
Nothing.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
What are you doing, you sniffing little turd?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Shut up.
First you're
Shut up.
sniffing a duck's ass, now you're sniffing...
Would you quit some of your fucking stuff, Gary?
You know what Joey Cage just sent me? He says, speaking of mirror, he goes... mirror, mirror on the wall, don't forget to shave your balls.
I mean, it is right.
That is fucking hilarious.
Gary's trying to hold it in.
Joey
Look at
Cage is
Gary.
one of the fun... He's like underrated when it comes to being funny. He's fucking hysterical. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I had to say that.
No worries. So, what shall I get into? Shall Gary and I go over Pretty in Pink? Yeah. Gary, let's go into Pretty in Pink.
We're all pink on the inside.
I'm going to call
So,
the
Pretty...
police.
Oh. Oh my god. So, Pretty in Pink, so just to let you all know, during this whole thing... Oh. Uh-oh. Gary, you okay?
I'm
I
all
thought
right.
Gary's about to sneeze.
Here she
So-
blows.
I know. Please.
So given what's going on right now, I thought, get more into watching the classics. So as you all know, last week I watched Point Break.
Awesome movie.
Yes, it is. And then I also saw with Gary Pretty in Pink, which is also Gary's favorite romance movie of all time, if I'm not mistaken.
In terms of the 1980s, it is, and it's actually ranked up there as in a personal perspective. It's one of my all-time favorites out there. I fucking
I
love
can
it.
see why.
I love it.
And this is John Hughes produced.
He wrote it. He
wrote it.
And wrote it.
He wrote it.
Howard Dutch wrote it, and I think he's actually the father of Zoe Dutch, by the way.
Yeah, something like that.
But basically, so the film stars Molly Ringwald, John Cryer, and who's the guy who plays the love interest of Molly Ringwald? Not John Cryer, but it's the other guy.
The guy who plays Blaine, the rich,
yes,
the little rich snobby nose fucker.
No, not him, not him, not the one that's trying to ask out him.
That was Andrew McCarthy who played as Blaine.
Thank you. So basically, Molly Ringwald, she's. I mean, I don't want to go into it too much in case you guys haven't seen it, but let's just say she is infatuated with the guy that comes into the record store that she's working with. However, John Cryer plays her childhood best friend who is also secretly in love with her. However, he never told her about it, which is why she's kind of put him in the friend zone. To be honest.
Know why?
Yeah.
Because she's a strong, independent woman who don't need a man.
The thing is with Ducky Dale is that that he has personality, he has heart, and he has humor, and he has charm. He has everything, but the thing is, throughout the film, he wants to tell her exactly how he feels, but he never had the courage to actually do it, and that's why she technically went out with Blaine.
Absolutely. A sec. I'm updating something. Never mind. I'll get to it afterwards. So and then basically, so it's kind of not really. It is a love triangle movie, but that's only a part of the film. Molly Ringwald and her father, played by Harry Dean Stanton, to which God rest his soul. He's also trying to go over the fact that, well, spoiler. I don't want to get into spoilers, but let's just say.
He's trying to get over let's just say, certain marriage issues that happened.
Yes.
He's trying to get over it. Yeah. His daughter's trying to encourage him to get a job so he can better himself up, but he ends up flipping under the ringer, saying that, hey, I got a job, but ends up doesn't. And leads to a whole lot of conversation between the two.
And so at the same time, prom is starting to come up, and Molly Ringwald, she's a bit of an outcast at her school.
Yes.
She's yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Molly Ringwald's an outcast at her school. And when she's asked out by one of the more rich, preppy guys, which is the guy who you mentioned beforehand, she kind of, yes, then Ducky, who's, by the way, awesome character, by the way, who, by the way, is so Gary, it's not even funny.
Oh, my God. It's like, whoa, feedback. It is Gary.
I'll explain.
Oh, yeah, Ducky is pretty much Gary, yeah.
I'll explain it.
And at first, like when I was watching this, I was like, "That's John fucking Cryer." Like I was like, he looked good. He looked good with that haircut back in the day.
He did.
And so then Molly Ringwald goes on the date, and let's just say a lot of things happen. I don't want to get into any more than that. So this movie, now, like I said, I hadn't seen it until a couple days ago. And let me tell you guys, for coming of age classics. And it's like, why didn't I fuck into this movie before? Then again, my dad showed me Pink Flamingos instead of this movie. So,
speaking of pink,
I will never forgive that he showed me Pink Flamingos, other movies like Point Break, Pretty in Pink, also 2001: A Space Odyssey, which I know is polarizing among people, but still, this film is absolutely terrific from how the film's writing. John Hughes, now this is what I'll say right now, this is a man who understood how to write teen movies. Like he understood the teen angst.
Yeah, unlike fucking coming of age films now these days.
I actually like A24 stuff, so be quiet. Be quiet. I liked how John Hughes he was a master of how he understood how teens acted back in the day, because that's a whole new that's a whole different time, whole different time period, and a whole different generation. But he understood not only of how teens acted back in those days, but he also understood the emotions that teens went through back in those days, which is why Pretty in Pink is not only so well regarded in the coming of age genre, but also as a romance movie as well.
Yeah, it is.
To which John Cryer gives a phenomenal performance, to which he has a heartbreaking scene near the end where basically him and Molly Ringwald are getting into this big-ass fight. And also, John Cryer is one of the best moments in the movie near the end. Enough said. Where basically this girl, I don't want to get into too much of it, but let's just say this. A girl's interested in me is like, and it's one of the greatest fourth wall breaking moments I have ever seen in a movie too. I don't want to talk too much because I know Gary wants to talk about it as well. So Gary,
Do I know? Because if I do, I'm not
yes,
gonna fuck up. That's the difference.
please.
All right, so folks, Pretty in Pink, dude. I've already said it before multiple times. It's one of the great. It's to me one of the greatest movies that's ever been created. I absolutely love the film to a bitter tea. Folks, the thing is, there's so much relations that shows you different both the perspectives that goes out within the world of how things are going on in high school between the realities of rich preppy kids and the outcast kids and how those two can't seem to get along and how those two can't seem to find a dual way to connect at all because there's always being some sort of judgmental that the outcasts are getting shit on mostly by the rich preppy kids. Why? Because they got the money, they got the class, and they got everything that the outcasters want but can't seem to have. So, and the thing is, once she fell over head over heels with Blaine, the thing is, Blaine himself, he came off like a decent stand-up guy, but at the same time, there was points to where he didn't want to be seen in public with her at all because of the differences, and there was a heartbreaking scene in the film where that something like that did happen. It was an excuse that transpired, but the reality was he didn't want to be seen with her due to the fact that he was going to felt that he was going to be embarrassed. But the tables did turn within the film of how that looked. So
it's brilliant too.
Now let me talk about Ducky real quick. This motherfucker alone, this guy, he's one of my all-time favorite supporting characters. He's one of my all-time favorite ones that I can relate to on a personal note. And I'll tell you what I have in common with this guy. I'll bring up some personal shit. We'll do that. So the thing is, folks, during my time, every time I see all these Asian girls out there, beautiful as can be, the thing is, I see them all out there with these guys who are uglier than I am, but they just seem to have something that I don't have. And I'm pretty sure that's money and class, which is what I don't have. I'm all about personality, humor, and wittiness. I'm all about, being what's true to the heart instead of what's on the outside of what she has. And
that is a massive turnoff for me is like if a woman doesn't want to be with you or just discourages you because someone else has more money or whatnot, then you're just a fucking dreadful piece of shit scumbag.
Yeah. And I've seen a lot of Asian girls out there, especially during high school, being with guys, especially in my neck of the woods, who have fucking money. I'm just thinking to myself, I may not have the fancy clothes, fancy shit, and all that. I'm just a kid who's wearing fucking sweatpants, walking around with a cassette player. That's how I lived, and that's how I was. And once Ducky came into play and I saw this movie, it basically sums up my life. Nice guys finish last. So there you go.
You know why? Because they let the ladies finish first.
He did get his girl by the end, which was fucking amazing. I loved that.
Yeah, and it was hilarious. But at the same time, the beginning factor where he had feelings for someone that he cared about so deeply, ended up she rather choose someone who's got something that he doesn't have, and I'm still going through that situation to this very day, but the relationship is quite distant, so go fuck myself.
Right.
I'm not going to carry more into that. More personal shit I want to bring on the stream.
That's cool.
But at the same time,
Pretty in Pink, damn good movie, yeah.
Wait, women always dig guys with muscles and abs and a baby face? No, not really.
Not necessarily.
Not all the time, man. Not all the time.
Necessarily.
Otherwise, I want to be on the show right now. I'd be fucking broads left and right.
It's all about two things. It's really two things that attract one besides looks: confidence and also personality.
No, yeah. I think money has a lot to do with it.
Well,
I know that's going low, but I'm sorry. It's so fucking true.
Well, it's like I said, folks.
Called a gold digger.
So like I said, folks, in terms of whatever, I've always been that type of guy who's always been about the heart, personality, facial features. I've always been about what's on the inside than it is what's on the outside. So, but hey, when you judge a book by a cover, it can go out of the way. The book can be looking on the outside, and once you start reading, it can either be a good story or something bad. It all depends.
I agree.
But again, folks, back to Pretty in Pink. This movie alone, folks, it is something that just has a story that is relatable, understandable. So many directive points that you would love to see happen, but didn't happen. But again, the objective factor is there's so much love, there's so much connection, and gives you a nice meaning and something that really touches the heart. Gives you humor, it makes you cry, it gives you hope. Absolutely. It gives you a lot of things that it makes you feel as a person along with the execution. I know it sounds subjective, but objectively, that's what the movie is trying to do. It's really aiming to where you can have a big relation to everything that transpires within story itself. Speaking of story, it's very innocent. It's very sweet.
One thing I feel like I should add, one of the supporting characters' names, the one who is the owner of the record store, she was also in Ghostbusters. She's fucking hilarious in this movie, to say the least, too. Like, she is funny. I think the first time I saw her, she had this haircut I'd never seen before. It's all spiked up in the front. All of a sudden, she has this random style in the middle. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, that's the '80s for you.
But no, she's hilarious. But no, other than that, yeah, Gary, sorry about that.
Huh?
I was about to say, yeah, you go on and continue because I just wanted to add on top of that.
Oh, but yeah, folks, Pretty Pink's one of those movies. It was an easy 5 out of 5 for me. There's no
easy
doubt about that whatsoever, folks. I have a personal connection with this film subjectively, and I have a love for this objectively that just signifies everything that you should see in a film in terms of coming of age, romance, etc., etc. And by the way, again, I will say this to the day that Jim Cornette pisses on Vince Russo's grave. The 80s will always be the decade that did coming of age films perfectly.
Oh, I agree. And I'd also give this a 5 out of 5 as well. It's a classic for a reason, not only the coming of age genre, but also the romance genre. And I'm gonna say this once again, John Hughes, he's been dearly missed ever since of his death because he did that genre right, to say the least.
All right, okay. Tell you what, folks, since you've all been requesting it, next episode 118, we'll do a ranking of the John Hughes movies. We'll do that.
That'd be a good idea, and that reminds me, I still need to see 16 Candles.
Oh, that's a great one.
We'll do that next episode,
right.
for you folks. Do a ranking of the John Hughes movies. Episode 118. That'll be.
So now I do my review of Bloodshot. Okay, so I'm not kidding, guys. I watched this movie before we got on the show, and so this is Vin Diesel. I don't know the director. I have to look up his name again, but it's co-written by Jeff Wallow, the guy who did Truth or Dare and Fantasy Island.
Oh God, this
That's
guy.
everything right there. So stars Vin Diesel as a soldier who wakes up after he is presumably killed, and he's put in this program to which he can't really die because his blood has been changed or mixed with these nanobites that essentially whenever he is harmed, they heal up his body.
Oh, kind of like Wolverine.
Kind of like that, yes. And basically, you've seen the trailer to which it gives away a lot of the movie, by the way. Like, it gives more than half of the movie away. It's crazy. So he basically, he kills the person he thinks is his wife, but it turns out, I'm not joking, this is the trailer, that they're using him to kill other employees of this person's workplace. And the dialogue in this movie, guys, this is a movie that should come out in the 80s or the 90s. It's so damn cheesy, but it takes itself way too serious. There are so many parts. There's an action sequence that is so laughably done. I mean, it's all done in slow motion for the most part. So, yeah. And I will say, though, some of the visual effects when you see Vin Diesel being blown apart, it looks really cool. But otherwise, there are just so many lines of dialogue that you hear the character saying, and you just think, they fucking wrote this shit? Are you serious? And not to mention, also kind of rips off The Matrix in a way. It actually rips off The Matrix, yes, because I won't get into that aspect, but Vin Diesel's trying in this movie. He's like the only person that is actually fun to watch this movie. Oh, but at least like Gonzalez, I guess his name, for Baby Drivers in this movie, by the way. Also,
really?
Guy Pearce is in the movie too.
I like Guy Pearce.
Guy Pearce is great, yeah. And although the other performances in this movie, oh my god. And not to mention, this movie is chock full of exposition throughout the entire thing.
Oh god. So it's
whenever,
it's like a Roland Emmerich film.
Like whenever something's about to happen, they explain everything to you like you're a fucking idiot without having to have any intrigue. Like it's action, exposition.
Oh my god, it's just like a Roland Emmerich film, like Midway.
That's all it is. Yeah,
that's what Midway was.
I'd give this film like a 1.5 out of 5, to be honest, because there's some fun to be had with the action sequences, even though some of them are straight out of the 80s with the CG especially. But the dialogue is just because my boss Nathan saw this early actually, and he was like, that movie sucked, and I was like, well, okay, I'll give it a watch. And I said to him, dude, this was ran by the guy who did Fantasy Island. It shows.
Oh, Truth and Dare is so bad.
Fantasy Island's worse, by the way.
Oh, Jesus.
But 1.5 out of 5. But now I get into my first ever ranking. I
Mm.
have never done a ranking video ever, which I
And
will
you shouldn't
do-
start.
Oh no, no, like what I was gonna do this year is like I'm gonna do this afterwards. Like that's why I plan on doing for ranking. I'm only gonna do 3 ranking videos this year, only 3. So I'm gonna do a ranking for the Infinity Saga for the MCU. I will also do a ranking for the Skywalker Saga for Star Wars.
Oh, that'll be interesting.
And I'll also do a ranking, even though there's not a whole lot of films, but since The Conjuring 3 comes out in September, I thought there's been more than a few, so I'll do something for The Conjuring, whatever.
Well, look at
because
it this way. At least you're actually planning something instead of doing it for everything.
Oh no, I
Yeah,
I
for
actually want
three,
to do it.
for three films.
No shit there.
Oh my
So-
god.
Dude, whenever I see, not to talk shit about anybody that does it only for 3 films.
I'm sorry,
but
I don't. They're doing it because supply and demand. That's why they're doing
wait,
it.
at least wait till there's more than 5 movies.
No,
before
wait till
you
there's
do
at
a
least
ranking
8.
video.
At least
Yeah,
8.
like, I would say at the very least maybe 5 or 6, and then you can probably do this thing. But even then, 3 is really just pushing it. 4 is pushing it.
It's
along.
desperate.
It really is. So now I'm gonna say straight up, this isn't. This is not an objective list. This is all my subjective list. Romy, shut the fuck up. Now I'm gonna go from my bottom to my top MCU film.
Luke Nukem says, I'm going to do a ranking video of 2 movies.
Oh my god, yeah, no kidding. Because I saw someone do like ranking of these 2 films. And I was like, what's the point?
They actually
there we
did. A lot of people did Bad Boys ranking. There's only 3 of them.
There's no point. And they're actually gonna make a Bad Boys 4.
Bad boys, what you gonna
What you gonna
What
do?
you gonna do? I can't find it. Bad boy, bad boy.
Bad Boys.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boy. Okay,
Bad
let's-
Boy. Sorry, that was so dumb. Oh my god. But Gary,
I
I
don't know
love
why.
you. I love you.
Right, we just lost half our audience.
Oh, that's all right. Fuck. That's all right.
That's all right. Fuck them.
Yeah.
Anyway, so here is my ranking at the moment for the Infinity Saga. So here we go. Starting at the very bottom is Iron Man 2.
My lowest is Thor: The Dark Turd.
Speaking of which, the only reason why
Okay.
is this. This is the only reason why. When comparing Thor 1 and Thor 2, there are aspects of Thor 2 that I do find better than the original Thor, but then there are aspects that I think are so much worse than Thor 1, like so much worse. Like Kat Dennings' humor, get the fuck out of here.
Oh
other
my
way
god,
about it.
fucking big tit butterface.
But I will say this: the moment that Loki comes in,
Wait.
it skyrockets being such a better movie.
Wait, hold up, Gary. What's wrong, Gary?
Gary?
Oh,
Gary, what's wrong?
Kat Dennings, aka fucking bimbo big titty butterface.
That got him to laugh.
Yeah, my nephew and I both saw it, and he said, yeah, aside from Loki, the movie fucking sucked.
Now, there's one, and plus that's another reason why I prefer Thor 2 to Iron Man 2. Because at least in Thor 2, while it is a setup, Iron Man 2 all it does is just
It was an
all- it's just-
advertisement.
It's constant world building, to which I don't mind world building. I don't mind that, but save that for just do a little bit to set, maybe just to do a little bit of
Say that
things
for
set up the
trailers
future.
and marketing.
Yeah. What the Gary?
The fuck, Gary?
You had like the most biggest build-ups ever. I swear to God.
When you busting us, she's still sucking while massaging the butthole.
Iron Man 2 just might as well be set up the movie. That's all I look at it
That
as.
pretty much all it was.
And at least, unlike Thor 2, Iron Man 2, Thor 2 actually did try and propel a lot of things forward, even though I will agree that Thor 2 has the weakest villain of all the MCU movies.
Yeah.
Now 20 for me goes to Avengers: Age of Ultron.
Actually, I would put
Now
Actually,
this
continue.
could change.
Continue
this could
on.
change. Now, this is the reason why. Okay, so Age of Ultron. When we saw that first trailer, it looked like it was gonna be a much darker movie. To which there's some dark aspects, like Ultron. They rushed him so much. They rushed him a lot, and plus, I mean, I get why the Thor scene was to set up Ragnarok, but it just felt out of place, unnecessary. Quicksilver dying, I was like, oh wow, okay. Who gave a shit about him at that point? Although there was a redemption for Quicksilver. The team dynamic is still there, but when you're following up the Avengers, like, and you put out and it's overstuffed, it's a little bit too long if you ask me as well. And Joss Whedon, his talents are best suited for TV, if you ask me. Number 19, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love the original Guardians so much. You'll find out where that
Oh,
ends.
the original Guardians is magnificent.
This one, no, James Gunn. I love James Gunn as a filmmaker. Like, he has done this. This is my least favorite James Gunn film, and that's saying a lot because he's done some great shit, like Super, which is such an underrated movie. It's unreal. Slither, underappreciated movie, by the way. Slither is. But the first act and the two, amazing. The entire second act, it was like there was nothing going on in that entire second act. Pretty much. It wasn't. Okay, so I shouldn't say there wasn't anything going on. There was barely a plot in Guardians Volume 2. And it was just joke, which is what Thor Ragnarok fixed, by the way. Now, number 18, Captain Marvel. I did not. The first act was fine, but then right when when Brie Larson crashes into the blockbuster, goes to Earth, the movie picks up and gets better the more it goes along.
I thought it was so much fun as soon as she landed in Blockbuster.
Oh, it's a fun movie. Don't get me wrong. I just feel like that Brie Larson is good as Captain Marvel, but I don't know why she was directed to be so stoic the entire time. But that's just me. And I want to bring up something. So the directors of the film said that they wanted to make their film soundtrack better than Guardians of the Galaxy. Well, they failed on that one.
They try to make it more 90s.
Which isn't. It's cool. Go ahead, but it apparently from what I heard, they put in their soundtrack at almost the last minute of the movie, which it shows. Number 17, Ant-Man and the Wasp.
I agree.
I love the original Ant-Man. Oh no, I think it's a very good, if not great, movie, but it's not so great.
I thought it was a massive
16. This film is underrated. This film gets shit on so much. The Incredible Hulk. It gets shit on so much. I think that's a very good MCU film, but not great. Better than Ang Lee's Hulk. Enough said.
Way fucking better. Come on now.
15. Another MCU film that gets so much shit on is Iron Man 3.
I think that movie's fucking hilarious.
Oh, it is. It's hilarious.
It's so damn funny.
That film gets shit on so much because
it's because of the twist.
To which I won't lie, I'm not a big
fan
fan
of
it
hysterical.
either.
I was fucking laughing my ass
I
off.
still accept it because I was like, okay, you know what? Given it's a Shane Black movie, it makes sense for him personally. Number 14, Ant-Man.
I would have that a little bit higher, but okay.
13, another film that's very underrated for the MCU. Captain America: The First Avenger.
I think that's the most underrated one.
I could agree with that. 12. People say this should be higher, but for me, it's just right here. Spider-Man: Homecoming.
That's about right.
I think it's a good MCU film. Number 11. I might put this higher because I do want to rewatch it again. Doctor Strange, which is a badass MCU
God,
movie.
I might have that a little higher, but we have to wait and see.
Number 10. Thor.
I think Thor's underrated. I love Thor. I love the original Thor.
Thor's a great fucking movie. Number 9, Thor Ragnarok. This might be a bit higher. I have to
he's like
rethink it.
drinking beer. He's like, "What is this? Oh, this is delicious. I'll have another."
What was this coffee? I'll have another.
And he just smashes the fucking butt. That makes me laugh every fucking time.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Number 9 is Thor Ragnarok. This might
That
be
is
higher because I'll have to rewatch it.
That's arguably the funniest movie. Actually, no, the
the
funniest
MCU.
movie of the bunch is probably Infinity War.
Jesus Christ, holy shit.
I actually think the funniest movie of the MCU might be Guardians of the Galaxy, if I'm being honest.
Ooh, that's actually a good one too. Yeah.
And now number 8, we go to the one that started all Iron Man. You have to have in the top.
The
10.
original Iron Man's so good.
Damn good movie that started everything. It's the Godfather of the MCU, essentially. If
And you know what? The AFI, they had on their 10 best films of the year.
It was my top 10 as well.
It was my number 4, I think.
If it wasn't for Iron Man, there would be no Infinity War or Endgame or anything of the MCU. Number 7, The Avengers.
That's around what I have it too. Yeah.
Number 7, the Avengers shouldn't have worked, but somehow it did. This film could have been a colossal clusterfuck, but somehow
Hey,
they made it work.
A.O. Scott, you were saying? Yeah.
Number 6, Romy, you're gonna be mad at me. That's on the top 5. Civil War. Oh shit! Yes, that's my number 6.
How?
I thought that my number 5 was better personally.
You get the fuck up and you get the fuck out of here.
Number
right now.
Civil War is still an amazing movie. Okay.
No.
What is he getting all upset about?
He just have
because I put that Captain America Civil War was my number 6.
Yeah, well, take some Xanax and put some body lotion on it.
Thank you.
You get up and you get the fuck out of here.
Number 6.
You get out of here.
I don't give a shit about the FPU anyway. So.
Number 6. This Batman Superman. Take notes from Civil War. Enough said.
According to some websites, they say Avengers Endgame ripped off Batman v Super. Shut the fuck up.
Bullshit. Number 5 for me is Black Panther.
Black Panther, I would not put that higher than Civil War.
Really?
No.
I fucking love Black Panther.
I love Black Panther.
Black Panther's amazing. If those of you think it's overrated, you can get out of here.
Luke Nuckem's like, you have that over Civil War, you better tear that shit up right now.
I honestly thought that Black Panther had a slightly better story, to be honest.
I thought Black Panther was magnificent.
Number 4, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy, I think it's my number 5.
I love Guardians of the Galaxy. Again, this is a film that probably shouldn't have worked. And by the way, not only is this a film that's a great team-up movie, but it's just a great... It's just a great fucking... It's a great space adventure.
Put you this way. Other than... what's that John Hughes movie where they all go to detention?
Oh, Breakfast Club.
Other than the Breakfast Club, give me a film where 5 people that are totally different backgrounds, come from different worlds, come together to have amazing dialogue, chemistry, and just overall sheer emotional fun factor. I mean, you have a fucking character where he only says one sentence. I am Groot.
And yet he brings out so much emotion in the movie.
Exactly.
And by the way, yes, guys, you heard me right. I think it's better than the Avengers. Kill me. Guardians of the Galaxy? Yes, I think it's better than the Avengers.
I agree with you.
I do think it's because with Guardians, James Gunn does such an amazing job of bringing together 5 characters without any solo movies. Where, to be sure, Avengers, you have the biggest heroes in the galaxy.
Well, that's why I think Guardians is better, is because there were no build-up for the characters, and you love all of them.
And not to mention, I think that Awesome Mix Volume 1 is better than Awesome Mix Volume 2. I think it is better.
Volume 1 Guardians of the Galaxy 1 has one of the greatest soundtracks of all time.
Though don't get me wrong, Volume 2 has a great soundtrack. It's a great.
Speaking of Groot, I just had an epiphany. Speaking of Groot, the tree monster in a Monster Calls, I think that's Groot's daddy.
or his ancestor.
All right, my number 3. This is the film that took the MCU and just spit it on its head. The Winter Soldier.
The Winter Soldier is outstanding.
I fucking love The Winter Soldier. This was the movie that just grounded the MCU, and not to mention, it made Captain America such a fucking badass, to say the least.
Hold on a minute. What did you say, Luke Nukem?
What was you saying?
You made my nipple soggy!
What did you say?
He has Endgame below the original Avengers. I'm going to take a raging shit in your name.
No. Winter Soldier felt like a Bourne movie in the MCU. That's how it felt like a Bourne movie. It really did.
Technical espionage. And
it did, yes.
Who? The Russos, thank you.
Who are the best thing to happen in the MCU.
Did you know what movie they made before they did all these films? They made this movie that wasn't very good.
They made You Mean Dupree.
I was just like, wow.
How they went from You Mean Dupree to Winter Soldier, I can't fucking believe how. Seriously. And not to mention when Nick Fury was shot, I thought he was fucking dead.
I thought he was dead too.
And then okay, so I'm gonna tell you guys. I'm gonna try and get this quickly. So I'm gonna tell you guys a quick story. So when my dad and I we would watch movies, like we watched a movie called 310 to Yuma, fucking amazing remake by the way. And when Peter Fonda was shot, I was like, oh my god! And my dad was like, he's a big star. He's not gonna die right now. That point in my mind is like, if there's a star that's big in a movie, most likely he's not gonna die. When Cap got shot near the end, I was like, holy fuck, Cap's gonna die. Like
I thought he was
gonna die.
And the Winter Soldier is like one of the best villains.
Oh my god. I think him, Killmonger, and Thanos are the best villains in the MCU. And Loki. Sorry, and Loki.
Hela. I think Hela's awesome.
Hela's a phenomenal villain. Now, number
MCU don't have good villains. I just fucking gave you a bunch. You dickheads.
But yeah, the Winter Soldier essentially, to me, the Winter Soldier is essentially the Prisoner of Azkaban of the MCU. Like it made it much more mature, it made it darker, and it really propelled that series so much forward. Now, number 2 is Infinity War. What?
Oh yeah, Zemo. That's another great one.
Zemo's a phenomenal. Zemo's such an underloved villain. He really is.
He destroyed the group, and he wasn't violent.
He did, yeah.
He was a mastermind. He was the Lex Luthor.
Mm-hmm. 2 is Infinity War. Yeah.
That is my number 3.
Wow. What's number 2?
Civil War.
That makes sense.
Sorry,
God. Okay. Yeah. Number 2. The main reason why I have one particular movie over this. Now, some people say that Infinity War is better over Endgame.
No, it's not.
In some ways, I can understand. But however, there's only one reason why I think Infinity War is better than Endgame. No one saw Thanos gain all the stones in one movie. No one did.
No one thought he was going to win, and he did.
Yeah, no one did. Yeah, because I remember when I saw this at the press screen. I saw him get all the stones. I was like, no fucking way. Because I thought I was gonna try and get him an Endgame by that. What the fuck are you doing?
Gary, with those rubber gloves on, I'm not 40 yet.
I washed my arms. I washed myself off.
Oh, you did?
I got a new shirt on.
That's a white shirt. Good for you.
Fresh out of the box.
Oh, God.
Okay, but here's the thing, Luke. She actually plays a vital role in the movie.
Who does?
Captain Marvel. Okay, he's the reason why
she does. Yes.
Yeah, and the reason why she's not much in the movie is because
she explains it perfectly in
everything.
The movie.
Exactly.
They literally said to her, so why haven't you been here? Because there are many other planets out there that don't have you guys in them.
Exactly.
She explains that right there. So honestly, they don't need her. They really don't. I mean,
well, they kind of did. They kind of did towards the end. They were dead.
I mean, they do it at the same time. Like the other planets out there don't have the Avengers. They don't have superheroes.
Wait. Does it matter? She's still, dude. We're telling you logic in the movie.
Yeah, she has other planets to save, and plus, arguably, besides Thor, she is the strongest one, and the whole.
She legit is. She actually, dude. She got the powers from the fucking Tesseract.
So really, in reality, she has to go help. She has to go help other people. She can't always be there to help these guys. And plus, the Avengers, they pretty much all have the grounds covered for themselves, to be honest with you, until the end. Now, of course, number 1. Come on, it's Endgame.
Yep. You need to see more movies. You have Endgame. It's your number 1. This is why I'm done with the film community. Because I hope they all get fucking sodomized by an auger. I'm dead serious. Go ahead, Garrison.
Now, people have described. Now, this is how I describe these two last films, Infinity War and Endgame. Infinity War, to me, is the Empire Strikes Back of the MCU. Where no one saw. Basically, they had decided to compare the two. When it comes to Empire Strikes Back, no one saw coming that Darth Vader would be Luke's father. Where Infinity War, no one could have called that Thanos would have gotten the stones. No one could have seen that coming.
Dude.
Yeah.
Avengers Endgame is one of the most it's one of the most epic, the most creative, one of the funniest. Because the jokes in this movie. Yeah, Avengers Endgame isn't an Oscar movie. Yeah, how many people were praising Downey Jr. to get an award, except the reason why he wasn't nominated because he took himself out of the running.
He didn't want to be nominated.
He didn't want to be nominated.
He literally told Disney and Marvel, like, yeah, I don't want to be nominated. I don't. He's one of the biggest. He's arguably the biggest movie star. You think he needs a fucking Oscar for that?
And then afterwards, he did Doolittle.
we're not gonna talk about Doolittle. And the reason why I say Endgame is Return of the King is because, yes, like in Return of the King, we saw that big battle coming, but we didn't. We couldn't even dream of the scale of how big that battle.
Not only the scale, but dude, the amount of moments.
Yeah, the amount of moments within that final battle are just absolutely fucking incredible.
Wait, do you think Endgame is better than Booksmart? I remember I did a post, and I did I was pissed when people thought that was like, I'm just like, Booksmart. I'm like, fucking kidding me?
Now, to be fair, I do think that Booksmart's a fucking great movie. I do. But better than Endgame? No. But then again...
That's like comparing...
But again, they're two totally different movies.
I'm sorry. No other... Midsommar. Don't you dare pull that shit with me.
I like Midsommar a lot.
You get the fuck out of here.
You get the fuck out of here.
Over 1,000 views. Over 1,000 views on Midsommar.
You think I care?
Okay, now you're taking it too far. Jaxie?
I never saw Jaxie, so I
you don't know my pain.
Oh my god, but yes. Anyways.
Okay, like I said this when I was doing the best of the decade, because Avengers Endgame was my number 1 of the decade.
That's my number 2.
And, dude, I said this, dude. I have never... Whoa, Echo. Okay. I have never seen a third act this good in any movie. I even said that Ben-Hur can't touch it.
That's
saying a lot for me because I think Ben-Hur is the best historical epic.
Okay, now that I can agree with you. Ben-Hur is the best historical epic. That's the same. But no, yes, it has just... not only does it have one of the greatest finales in a movie
I think it is
ever.
One of the greatest finales ever.
Shut up right there. But it also is able to tie up pretty much every loose end. It's able to connect every plot thread from every previous MCU film, from how it ties Age of Ultron with the hammer, from how Cap goes to the hammer, how it ties together Civil War, how it ties together Civil War with Tony Stark saying we needed you. Also with Infinity War, how basically how he's gonna call him. It ties to the first Avenger. It ties to Winter Soldier.
Hold that thought, Hunter Hughes. He was meant the Infinity Saga. So, and Far From Home took place after.
Yeah, Far From Home doesn't quite count.
Wait, you thought the third act were you moving? I don't see where you're coming from. Sorry.
What's up?
I was reading what Owen said, but it don't really surprise me.
But Endgame, I think it's one of the greatest superhero films ever. This film,
I think it is, along with The Dark Knight.
I said this before plenty of times. Endgame is achievement not only superhero filmmaking, it's achievement in blockbuster filmmaking, it's achievement in filmmaking for what this film did.
Yeah, and like Richard Roper said it best, it's great acting and a great movie, period. Don't matter if it's superhero or not.
I agree.
Is Endgame better than The Dark Knight? Oh, it's a close.
I don't think it is.
Would you shut the fuck up?
Dark Knight is...
I think it's a very, very, very close second.
I still think that's Scott Pilgrim's better than Endgame.
You can fuck off!
Then again, you know my connection to Scott Pilgrim, so...
Yeah, Scott Pilgrim.
Scott Pilgrim puts me in ecstasy every time I see it, so yeah.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Not because Ramona Flush, shut the fuck up. Yeah, Endgame, come on. If I don't get the hate towards Endgame now. I really don't.
I told you, dude. I saw this in fucking theaters, and I said it from day one what was going to happen. I said, watch. This movie is getting praise up the ass. And by the way, it was the best reviewed wide release of 2019. So suck on that fat dick, film twats, you cock fucking suckers.
I saw this film also 4 times in theaters, and the only 2 other movies I did this with were these: Dark Knight Rises and The Force Awakens.
And it's like I said, I said this is day one. It's just like, watch, towards the end of the year, these fucking art house marks are gonna have these goddamn movies that no one's never heard of over this movie, and they'll probably talk shit over this, and it's gonna become the biggest film, and people are gonna do the Frozen treatment. I said it all, and I was right.
You were right. You were right.
I was fucking right. You wonder why I'm done with the film community? Because I want them to fucking burn in hell. I
Yeah,
hate them that goddamn much.
Yeah,
I
that
think
is
they're
my
worse
ranking.
than, dude. I think the movie, I think the film community is worse than music. It's worse than politics. It's worse than
Oh,
the
God, I
wrestling
agree.
community. I will go that fucking far.
Oh, I agree.
Hey, belly button.
What in the shitting hell?
Nothing.
I'm not gonna do that, Jordan. No. There's no even point. And I was like, dude, fuck these people. And it just wasn't fun anymore. You know? And then you got Martin Scorsese, that stupid dumb old cocksucker who doesn't know the difference between subject and objective.
Yeah.
No, it's true.
It's
true.
But that is my ranking for the MCU. And maybe next week, if you guys like me to, I'll do my ranking of the Skywalker saga next week.
Oh, I like to hear
How
that.
about no?
Shut the fuck up.
Gary?
No.
Gary?
No.
Do you want to fight?
No, I'm the boss. I can say what I don't want. And the first rule is you can't eat your dinner before I finish my steak. So there you go.
Yeah,
Like,
please
okay,
don't
you know
find
how
another
bad,
fucking
you know how
sandwich.
bad film twats are, dude. There's been people that literally said, if you're a cinephile, it's against the rules to say pretentious.
Oh, God, fucking.
I am not kidding. I've seen so many people use that. I'm just like, I swear
You
to,
know what, Gary? At least you're having another sandwich.
I'm just like, can I just knock you motherfuckers in the acid pit from Mortal Kombat 2?
Oh, God.
No, not that type of scene file, Psycho Mike. I'm not kidding. I've seen multiple posts that they said that. It's like, hey, if you're a true cinephile, they use that bullshit a lot.
I hate when they say true. I'm just like, fuck off.
Yeah,
with that.
remember how I owned that guy, and then he showed his true colors, how he loves to see me bleed? You remember that, Austin?
Mm-hmm.
Fucking people, dude.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah, I remember that.
I'm just like, motherfuckers, if you met me in person, I would crush your fucking head through your shoulders like Doom Guy.
But yeah, that's all my topics.
Okay.
Good. They sucked.
You see, this is why I moved on from the film community, because all it does is just makes me angry. That's all it does. That's why I just move on. Okay, is it my turn? Yes,
No.
it is. Shut up.
Well,
All right.
So bye-bye.
Shut
Okay.
up.
We go bye-bye.
What do you mean go bye-bye? It's a
Go
2 hour.
bye-bye. Go bye-bye.
No, it's my turn.
We go bye-bye.
It's my turn, you fuck ass.
Bye-bye.
Have I ever told you're an asshole?
That's okay, because you know what? If he keeps it's Romy's turn. Because if he keeps acting like this, he's not gonna be very lucky when it comes to a certain something.
Certain what?
Mm,
Certain
Yep.
what?
you'll see.
Certain what?
Nothing.
Certain what?
Oh boy, here we go.
Yeah,
It was
Ding.
Certain what? You shut the fuck up.
A sandwich.
now you know how it fucking feels.
I want a sandwich.
I want to. You ate them all.
Yeah, and they were good.
Ooh, I want a spaghetti, Aaliyah. I hope it's that thin, like angel hair type spaghetti. I like that.
Mom
No,
spaghetti?
it's gonna be that SpaghettiO shit from Chef
Mom
Boyardee.
spaghetti.
Mom spaghetti. I don't like that thick pasta shit.
It's gonna be that SpaghettiO shit from
Wait,
from,
what happens in blank?
Chef Boyardee.
What happens in Gary's asshole? I don't know. It's a black hole.
You wanna know what happens in my asshole? Shit comes out. That's what happens. There you go.
No shit. No pun intended. Okay. I want to go over some crazy facts you would not believe.
Oh my god, here we go.
Up.
No, fuck you.
Here we fucking go.
Here we go. I'm gonna take these off so I can read these better. These are crazy movie facts that will blow your mind. You ready?
All right.
Number one, actually, I think a lot of people know about this one. James Cameron drew the drawing of Kate
Okay.
Winslet in Titanic.
Yeah,
Everybody
I knew
knows
that.
that one. Okay. Number two, aliens, androids, or alphabetized.
You said they were alphabet soup?
I got a message. It says, ooh. They're Cheerios. Yeah. The alien androids. They're all alphabetized. It's a harder word for me to say. Okay. There will be blood. Disrupted shooting for No Country for Old Men.
Really?
Okay. The two instant classic pseudo-westerns filmed in the same area of Marfa, Texas around the same time.
All right.
Next one. Psycho. It's the first U.S. film to feature a toilet flush.
I knew that.
Yes.
Okay, Gary, if you knew that, which way does the toilet flush when you flush it? And I'm not talking about Australia. I'm talking about here.
Which way does the toilet flush? You push on the lever.
No, the way the water goes.
Which way does it go? It goes to the right.
No, it goes to the left.
That's what I said. It goes to the left.
You stupid. The right hand now knows what the left hand's doing.
Oh my God.
Hey, he might be he was a shit one, but goddamn, he made me fucking laugh my ass off. Okay, everybody knew about this one. Toy Story 2 was almost deleted. In fact, originally it was made to go straight to DVD.
Which one?
Yeah.
Which one was again? You said. Did you mute him?
I didn't mute him.
No.
What'd he do?
Austin, pay attention! Pay attention!
Sorry.
Ah! I said Toy Story 2.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right.
Hold up a second. A command entered in the master machine where the animation for Toy Story 2 was stored deleted. 90% of the work from Pixar team has done on it. And originally, it was supposed to go straight to DVD. Next one. Pet rats were sold massively after Ratatouille.
Wow. What the fuck? Did someone send you a message? What happened?
Psycho Mag, you goddamn fucking rotten big bubble dumb butt. As I was. Number 7. Clownfish vanished after finding Nemo.
That makes sense.
Well, I knew something funny was going on.
Oh. You got me. That was pretty clever. Oh my God. I love you, GareBear.
Let it get it out of the system. Hey, you know what the cannibal said after he ate the clown? He tasted funny. Moving on. Be quiet. Okay. Shut up.
Finger.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Fucking buddy bar. Okay, moving on. The wallet that said bad motherfucker was actually Quentin Tarantino's wallet in Pulp Fiction.
That was his personal wallet?
That was his wallet.
Wow,
Legit.
That's crazy. I actually did not know that.
Number 9, Casablanca Sam was a drummer.
Interesting. Keep it up.
Number 10, Paul Schrader wrote. Whoa.
Sorry, that might be
Okay.
Rant.
Number 10, Paul Schrader wrote Taxi Driver in 2 weeks. He's a hell of a writer, but he's a real fucking asshole in real life.
2 weeks. Holy shit.
The snow in Wizard of Oz is absestros.
Is what again?
I don't know how to pronounce this word. Sorry.
Ancestral, you said?
Forgive
What
me.
in the shitting hell?
I don't know how to say that word. That word.
You said he's ambidextrous.
Oh, fuck. God dang, Gary.
What is that? How do you say that word? Asbestos? Asbestos? I don't know how to fucking say that word. I'm moving on.
You said that his name was Festus.
Festus?
I don't know what to fucking say anymore.
Okay, I'll be quiet. I'll be quiet.
You're driving me fucking crazy.
I'll be quiet.
Number 12. There were 10,297 balloons and up.
Holy crap. Oh, I know why he's laughing.
Hey, Gary! It's balloon! It's balloon, Gary! It's a fucking balloon!
And that balloon was actually going out during that too. Your head might as well be a fucking balloon.
Even though it takes a lot more than that, a fly
That's
house.
true.
They proved that on Mythbusters. Okay, the Jurassic Park raptors sound like tortoises mating. That is true. They use sound bites of that. Gary, you drive me fucking nuts, boy, I swear.
It's funny though.
Toto earned more than the Munchkins on The Wizard of Oz. Number 15.
Okay, that's funny.
Jaws' most famous line was improvise. A lot of people think it says, we're going to need a bigger boat. No, he actually says, you're going to need a bigger boat. Not we.
Oh, yeah, he
Often,
says you're gonna.
People often misquote it and say we, you know.
Yeah,
but,
he says you're gonna need a big. He said says you're
yeah,
gonna need it.
that line was ad-libbed. Number 16. I actually know this one. 3 major horror franchises were inspired by the same serial killer, Ed Gein. That is correct.
Oh, wow.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Norman Bates, and Psycho, and Dr. Hannibal Lecter. They're all based off of Ed Gein, that crazy motherfucker from Wisconsin. Number 17. Not too many people know about this. This is crazy. Anthony Hopkins wasn't the original person to play Hannibal Lecter. Guess who it was? It was Gene Hackman.
Holy shit.
Because the role was originally supposed to go to Gene Hackman, who bought the rights to it and had originally planned on directing the film himself. He backed off the project when he decided that the role was too dark for his taste. Next one. The most profitable film of all time is the original Paranormal Activity. That is absolutely true.
One
because the movie
ever made the first Paranormal Activity. Be quiet.
The movie cost. Shut the fuck up. The movie cost, I think, what, 15? It was like 15 to 30. Gary, what
did Gary do?
Are you doing?
What did Gary do this time? Gary, what'd you do?
Ask Mick Rock what he did. He'll tell you.
As I was, yes, the movie made, oh my God, hundreds of millions worldwide, and the movie cost what? Not even $30,000 to make. It was a cheap movie. The two least profitable films both took place on Mars. Mars Needs Mom and John Carter. Number 20, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid was originally the other way around.
I have never seen Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. I know.
Wait, you said Orange Cassidy?
You motherfucker, you. You know what, you motherfucker, you.
That was funny. That was funny.
You goddamn puns. Here's this for pun. Yeah, that's what you get. That's what you get for being a fuckbag with your goddamn puns.
Yeah. What the fuck was that?
My asshole telling Gary to fuck off.
I mean, it's every time you do it, farmer, like, what the fuck was that?
Okay. The original script for Butch Cassidy was originally titled The Sundance Kid and Butch Cassidy. Then it flipped when Paul Newman took role of Butch. Number 21. Harry Potter had Brit Rock cameos. Yes, I did know this. Okay. You're not going to believe this one. Hey, what did Gary? Gary, come back. You want to hear that? Oh, there we go. You want to hear this one?
I got a piss.
Okay, well, you can still hear me. Okay, what I did not know this. Listen to this. American Psycho was inspired by Tom Cruise. Let me read.
What?
Christian Bale explained that he drew inspiration from a Tom Cruise interview on David Letterman's show, in which he was struck by the star's very intense friendliness with nothing behind the eyes, as American Psycho director Mary Herron put it.
That's nuts.
That is crazy. Even people are like, what? Okay. 23. Chewbacca. Oh no, George Lucas's dog inspired Chewbacca. That sounded like a fucking troll monster.
The fuck was that?
Would you play a different sound effect?
Fucking burn my asshole! Oh!
Sorry, I love that soundbite.
Oh my god, that burned my asshole!
The creator of Star Wars would drive around with his large Alaskan Malamute in the front seat of his car, which he described as bigger than a human being and very long-haired, which led to the creation of Chewbacca.
Oh my god.
Oh, and by the way, here's another thing. Guess what the dog's name was?
Mm-hmm.
George Lucas's dog, Indiana.
Oh no. Gary.
Yeah, of course you would say that, Ibarrabros.
That sounded like a fucking earthquake. But yeah, you get it. Remember Indiana Jones: The Last Crusade? He was named after the dog. It's like, I love that dog. You know, Indy Jones Jr. George Lucas was the main part of the Indiana Jones series. Yeah, you see the connection? Oh my God. I did not know this. Listen to this shit. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Bill Murray was considered for the role of Batman,
Oh yeah, I knew that. Yeah.
along with Kevin Costner, Pierce Brosnan, and Mel Gibson.
Mm-hmm. They were, but they reached out to Michael Keane and
Oh no.
Yeah, because of Tim Burton.
But Tim Burton won, and because of because he worked with him on Beetlejuice.
Number 25, the bridge explosion in The Good and the Bad and the Ugly had been shot twice.
What? That's unheard of.
The big scene in the spaghetti, okay, when Blondie and Tuco blow up the bridge, it had to be shot twice. A misunderstanding led to the dynamite around the bridge being detonated before cameras were ready to catch it, requiring the bridge to be rebuilt and the whole thing to be shot again.
Oh my god, that's so bad.
Speaking of explosions.
Jesus
Christ!
Christ!
Seriously. Oh no, not again.
What do you do?
Fucking I almost fainted.
You almost fainted from a
Dude, if that ever happened on a film set today, you know how many people would be so fucking pissed behind the scenes?
You can't CG that shit back then.
Well, no, like, doing an explosion like that costs so much money.
And that explosion was like That was, yeah.
I think I got far again.
Okay. Oh my God, you're not gonna believe this. Scream, the movie Scream by the classic horror film. The original title was Scary Movie.
You know, speaking
That's where they got that title from. Another.
the fucking bacon, Jesus Christ.
Fucking Wilbur's gassy. Number 27. Actually, know this one. John Landis loves casting other directors in his movies. That's true. I knew this one. Blues Brothers. Steven Spielberg and Frank Oz was in it. A couple other things. Innocent Blood and a couple other ones. The number 28. The Oscar winners used to be announced before the ceremony.
Wow.
Number 29. The Matrix code comes from sushi.
Speaking of sushi.
That is true. That is actually true.
Speaking of sushi.
Oh my God. That sounds like a fucking machine gun or a typewriter.
I thought it was gonna shit himself right there.
Okay, thank God I didn't.
Oh my God, you're gonna shit out you're gonna shit out some
I
pebbles.
hope he does.
I'm gonna fucking poop soon, man.
Okay, and the last one, actually, this is true. The infamous scene where he stabs, in Pulp Fiction, when he stabs Uma Thurman in the chest to revive her, that sequence was actually done in reverse.
Really?
So instead of doing this, it was John Travolta went he went in reverse, and they filmed it backwards.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That must have taken a whole lot of prep to do for especially for all the other background actors.
Well, he pulled the needle out of her chest instead of, yeah.
Well, no, man, but like, because there's two other actors in that scene. I can only imagine the.
Uh-oh.
Gary?
Okay, thank God.
Clean up on aisle 4.
Damn it, I was hoping. But because with the other two actors, I was like, oh shit.
I think I got poop.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Lucas just won. Wait.
Don't. You told me not to say anything out loud.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay. Good thing you caught me. Whew. Okay. How much time is there left? 2:26. I wanted to go over Doom Eternal, but I don't have enough time. So for the rest of the time, I'm going to do some slideshow.
Speaking of slideshows.
Oh my.
Here's a pretty picture for you.
God, here we go.
Oh, shit!
That is what you get. That is what you get, Gary.
Oh, God damn.
That is what you get, you fucking shit stain.
God damn it.
You rotten ass prick.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, my butt cheek. Oh, fuck.
You on the
Hey,
floor,
buddy.
Gary?
There's no toilet paper around, so you were out of luck.
Well, to be fair, he does have the shot just looking at his desk, so he's kind of safe, to be honest. Gary, what'd you do now?
You know the sad thing is, I need him to come back so I can share screen.
Oh God. Over slideshow.
Yeah.
Gary. He's probably cleaning up his asshole like he should be, anyways.
Oh my God in heaven.
By the way, before I go on, I just want to ask you guys. So, oh yeah, that's right. I forgot to tell I forgot to tell my story. I forgot to tell that thing.
Oh.
You mind if I do this really quick?
No, go ahead.
Like,
go ahead while
okay,
Gary's,
so-
clean his
There's a
ass
reason
cheeks.
why I'm wearing. So you guys saw, and every previous episode I wore a different type of headset. I'm using earbuds. That's because my headset, my amazing pair of headphones I got almost 4 years ago, broke on me last night.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this. Look at these guys.
When people tell you to get fucked in the head, they don't mean literally.
So what happened was I was chatting with a friend of mine from Canada last night, and I was just getting off, and I noticed that the right side was not quite fitting onto my ears as as it should, because because these are over-the-ear headphones. Over-the-ear headphones should either fit on your ear, or should just come on top of your ears. It was just coming off, and as soon as I got up from my seat, I realized that not only was it coming off, but it just went like that.
Ibarrabros said something funny. He goes, "Are those headphones in 4K?"
Oh, for God's sake.
That's actually hilarious.
Here's the thing, though, Mic-Psychopath. I didn't destroy those things. Like, I've actually been taking good care of those things.
They just ended like that.
Yeah, they just ended. Like, and apparently people have said that's a problem with other F&cked headphones. That after a while, that will happen to them, which is a damn shame. So tomorrow, I'm gonna get myself a new pair of headphones, and I need your guys' advice on this one.
Gary,
So
share screen for me.
yeah, share a screen. So guys, I'm looking through for 3 different brands of headphones. Really quick, guys. Should I either get a Logitech pair of headphones? This is just for gaming headphones. Logitech.
Okay, Logitech is outstanding, but they're not very durable.
So either Logitech, Razer, or Steel Series.
I'm not familiar with Razer. Steel?
I've heard Shane actually has Steel Series, so
That's what I say. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
not
okay.
familiar with Razer though.
yeah, Razer. They actually have a brand called the Razer Kraken headphones. Released the
Okay, that's
Kraken.
good when you were shitting.
Oh my, that's him on that video when he kept shitting over the fucking floor.
C is for cookie. Oh, look at the cute kitty. Look at the cute kitty. Hold on
Well,
a second.
because I posted a Twitter poll and people were saying Razer so far. Interesting.
Yeah,
Okay, let me see here. Look at that.
Oh my god. Ah!
Look at that.
That should be Gary's new face when either Romy and I fart and he's
That is a
and we
beautiful
get
cat.
that is a pretty kitty.
that.
God, look, there's so many fucking Cookie Monster.
Because Cookie Monster is hilarious.
I gotta put my underpants.
What?
I gotta put my underpants
That
back on.
fucking photo.
No, that's my face after hearing that shit.
That's Gary's usual reaction whenever he farts on the mic. What the fuck? I thought that was a fart right there.
Okay. Oh, I might have to. Hold on. Woo!
Bless you.
Oh my
Because
god.
tight.
Batman Returns. I think it's better than the. I think it's better than the original Batman because I thought the original Batman was so fucking.
Oh, I
Overrated.
love 1999 Batman.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, for my review of Contagion.
You know what? Out of context, gee, I wonder what you're doing.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
That's my reaction.
Someone has to
it.
bring that up. Oh, God.
God damn, where are the funny photos?
We'll go back
They're-
and
they're-
find them.
Well, I'm trying to, but I don't want to do anything Wait, are you there, Gary?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Okay, I'm just gonna stop. Only because I don't want to accidentally.
Click on anything in a
Yeah.
Oh, come on. We know Romy does.
What?
Oh my god, I fucking
And
hope.
he has some,
Okay.
it has some risque pictures on his
While you're
hard
getting
drive.
that up, I might as well explain what almost happened. I almost fucking shit myself. Nearly almost did. Because what happened was, as soon as I did that 8 fart, I felt a piece of plump glumps coming out of my asshole.
Hey,
Yeah.
Gary.
It's called plump glumps.
Dude, here we go. This is the perfect picture. Echo. Okay. Okay, you ready?
Oh, God.
I think Austin took this photo.
I did, yes. Actually, I did.
I think he did, yeah.
Michelle Pfeiffer is still sexy. When she was Catwoman back then? Oh, Selena Kyle? Oh, yeah. Yeah, he got gas from that one. Okay, here's some funny faces.
Oh, my God.
Fucking Spike Dudley.
And that was Gary who was on the shitter. All right, here we are. We got some more Gary faces. Here we go.
Whipwreck.
It's funny whenever he sneezes.
When he doesn't, she keeps on sucking.
When you bust it, she sucks the mushroom tip nonstop, making you numb. That's the way to finish off, dude. I swear to God. Any woman who does that, I swear to God, you make the world a better place. Okay. That face.
Oh my god.
I don't think it's gonna work this time because that's not how. I know people are already sending me shit, but remember, that's not how it works this time. because
Yeah.
because StreamYard doesn't do that. That's why I have 2 windows open. Jesus Christ, Gary! When I say treat it like a lollipop, I don't mean use your teeth.
Oh.
MJF, is that you?
Oh no, what's this one?
That's
You
it.
tried to
You smelling your goddamn finger.
Quit your stuff in your finger, Gary.
fucking how to do that.
I love that Kermit photo to the right. Hold on, there's one. That's one of the Kermit faces that Gary will send us.
Aw, look at that kitty. Look at that.
That kitty is like fucking really.
Oh no. Of course, Gary had to send this shit.
Yeah, I took that one.
I know Lauren. Lauren took a photo. I was making a face like this, and it was the last frame, the last possible frame. I don't know if it was this one or another one. No, it wasn't this one. Wait, was this on a? I don't know.
I took that one. I don't even know what the fuck that is.
It's
Looks like a colored stick or something.
it's a bottle of lotion. Why do I have a bottle of lotion next to my bed? I don't know. Maybe because it's for my bald head when I shave. All right, next one.
Oh my god.
Who's the
What the
weasel?
fuck were you doing?
Oh, that's why I shoved that fucking orange in my mouth.
Gary has really take the most perfect pictures when it comes to Romy eating food.
Oh my god, you always taking fucking pictures of me eating. And people in the live chat are laughing their ass.
It's funny. Oh my god.
Ooh, banana. Okay. Oh great, more fucking pictures of me eating. There's a picture of Austin. Wait. There's a picture of you, Gary. Wait, what is this picture? Actually, I'm not even sure. That's not safe. I don't think it's safe for work.
Oh my god.
Hunter says that's not a banana. Oh my god! Wait till you see this next picture. You ready?
Oh no. There's actually a story behind that picture, so goddamn high school is haunting me now. Damn it.
It looks like you're trying to play Julius Caesar in a porno.
Yeah. Yes, that was me when I was in, I want to say, sophomore year in high school. Maybe.
God, what a
junior.
fucking dork!
Oh, I know.
Brave Gary.
God, they were asking me to do one of those duck faces with the camera. I was like, screw it, I'll do it, and that's the reason why it's that. That was so fucking stupid.
Speaking of dummy.
Reacting to unpopular opinions. Breaking Bad's amazing. No.
It's just the face you made. I took these photos. I remember this. That is scary. Oh my god.
Look like I'm possessed by a demon right now.
You look like a Goomba.
I actually might do another video, part 2 of that next month. This coming up, we'll see. Oh my god.
I took that one.
Oh my god.
What the hell?
What's this one? Oh, Jesus Christ.
You get us why you never
I
sniff
know
your
if you
damn
go
finger.
back to the archives, there's like a whole bunch of photos.
Oh, there's tons of
Yeah,
them.
there's loads of them.
Wait, what is this? This is from Over the Top. It is Over the Top. Okay, you want to know the truth? I have a bunch of facts about this movie you won't believe. Like, believe it or not, this guy right here, guess what? He was pretty much playing as himself in the movie because he is a 5-time world arm wrestling champion in real life. This guy right here.
Yeah, that motherfucker.
And they asked him to shave his head for the movie, And after he did it, he kept it shaved ever since. He passed away, unfortunately. I forgot when, though.
Yeah.
He was in a couple other films, too. I'm not, here's Gary.
Yeah, that's my spirit animal.
We got some more fucking Kermit the Frog photos. Look at this one.
My God.
Oh my God. And here's pictures of possums. Hey Gary. Hey Gary.
Oh,
Look
for
at
you,
Gary.
from Shane.
Don't.
Oh, no.
Please show the possums. Show the possums just to annoy Gary.
You're so cute.
I like her so much. I really do.
Look
we
at
know
these
how much
possums.
you do like her.
Look at that one. You got that one. You got that's a cute one right there.
Aw.
Oh, fucker's got his marshmallows.
Hey, you apologize for that profile.
What the fuck?
I posted that because that looks like someone. That's why.
What in the
know you-
shooting hell?
I know which one he did.
He don't like my farts either. That guy.
Oh my God.
Fucking
what
monkey.
The hell?
Why do you think his nose is so big?
What the hell?
It's someone that you don't know, folks. Just leave it at that. It's
Yeah. You don't know. You don't know him.
yeah. Look at that fucking face.
Ew.
Yeah, look at this bullshit.
I don't have that
That's
game.
when the game came out and I got it.
Fucking Will Ospreay.
Well, Osprey. What the fuck? Orange
hell?
Cassidy. I took these photos.
That motherfucker is sleeping.
And we got more. Oh my God, that's a mean possum. And hey, Gary, look at. Ooh, she's so
Oh.
cute.
Oh my God.
That fucking ass, man.
Hikaru Shida.
Ho ho ho.
And that's my reaction. Like, what the?
You gotta find those goofy ass photos. I know they're around somewhere. You just gotta find them.
I ended up buying that, so.
I want it.
I actually have one too.
Well, hold on. I got a.
Yay!
What?
What the fuck?
So you sent us that, Gary.
Like I said, I'm just making sure. Wait, are
Love
these?
me.
Oh, I know what these are. Those are my farts. Okay.
Oh
Yeah,
my
look
God.
at this.
What? Yeah, from the fucking toilet paper bullshit. I took that at my local store.
Oh, the cat right next to it.
Oh, this cat. Oh, come on. Hold on a second.
That's how I feel the most of stupid people's shit.
There we go. Sorry about that. Did you see that thing pop up on the bottom? I couldn't get rid of it. There we go. All right. Yeah, I got it first, you asshole. All right. Oh my God! I saw this photo. I died. Look, ready?
Oh my God. Yeah, that's you.
Oh, you motherfucker!
Either that or Lucas.
That's Lucas.
Looks like him too.
Okay, we got some Gary photos.
Oh,
Here we-
no.
Oh my
Wait,
God.
what is this photo? Hold on, let me see. What's this photo here?
Oh my God.
What the hell, Gary?
um,
Oh my God.
God. What the fuck?
Gary, that's not how the mask works. Is Gary? Gary, he went to he went a male strip club. Oh, you ever seen that commercial? Call 877 cash now. You remember that commercial? Those
Yeah.
commercials? And I took this screenshot of that. Oh, that was like an old. Oh, Jesus Christ! Wait, what is this photo?
Oh my God. I missed that show.
That was
Mr. Meaty.
Yes, right, Mr. Meaty.
Oh no, not this one. Not this one.
Oh
See?
yeah, look at this shit.
Oh my God.
No, it's my money. I want it now. Those are different. No, it's this
Yeah.
one with all singing opera and shit.
No, I need now. Shut the fuck up.
What the fuck, Gary?
I was drinking my tea.
I don't know.
Oh, I was eating that sandwich too.
Oh,
I was eating that sandwich. That was a good sandwich.
like you need another sandwich. Even your fucking mayonnaise, dude.
Oh, the fucking mayo. Forgot about that.
Oh my God! It's William Briff. Hi, I'm William Briffy, and I got.
Wilford, Winley. Wilford.
Are these the thumbnails? Yeah, these are just. Oh yeah, we were playing Doom, and there's a thumbnail. I caught it. The Lasso killed Gary, and it killed him right
God,
Shitting hell.
retarded.
Wait, who is this beautiful blonde right here? Who is this blonde?
That's just someone I knew.
God damn, she looks like Maurice. The Miz and Maurice.
Aww.
Oh, the cute possum. A crow judgment. Wait, what the? Oh, I am not clicking up. Wait, what the hell is this? I'm going to end it on that one.
What in the shitting hell is that?
Push! It's grounded!
Oh my god.
Sucker Mike says OBGYN. Yeah, I'm going to leave it on this one.
That's a good one to leave it on.
All right, guess it's time to end the show. So with that being said, folks, that was this episode of this program. I hope you all enjoyed it. Hope you had fun.
About it.
And I got not much more to say except that picture was.
That was ridiculous.
I don't know what else to say. With that being said, folks, goodbye and go fuck yourselves.
Stay safe out there, guys.
Absolutely, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody, don't you do it. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to 117. Y'all know the BOFAS on the sofas. Tune in next week. I hope Shane feels better and he'll join us once again. Until then, stay tuned. And once again, motherfuck Vince McMahon. Hey, WrestleMania is a WrestleMania without a huge, epic audience. Asswipe. Now, if you excuse me, I'm going to go and look up some sweet, hot porn starring Laura Jensen. Good day, everybody.